Live from the Tournament of Power in the void of nowhere space.
Ah,
It's Super Gamecast 2.
hey,
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. I had a long night last night and then woke up barely this morning to what I found out through your text message was the grand finals for Dragon Ball Z. I was like, okay, I need to get something up, but I'm gonna throw this up to see what's going on. And man,
Yeah, hell of a grand finals.
that was a fun time. It's especially a lot more fun when you know what's going on.
Yeah, no, you were getting that edumacation this weekend.
And just some time with that game that I haven't been
Um,
able to spend time with.
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, and like I ran you through the most basic of basic shit. And yeah, no, you were getting better.
I
You
got
were,
that. I got that one combo down.
yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, I don't know many more than that.
Sure.
But like that'll carry you for a while, bro.
I, it,
uh,
it's it certainly does not seem like something that ever enters the grand final space, but that's okay. I'm not trying to get there.
they were doing stuff similar to it. They were
I
like
was recognizing some moves like, okay, I see how he was chaining this into this.
it,
Some of it was dependent on them being near the wall.
yeah,
Um,
like I will definitely say like Kid Goku is not a good basis for basics
oh damn,
because
okay. Because I was like, look, I was like watching Kid Goku, like, oh, this seems great.
well, he is the strongest character in the game during season 2.
That would make sense
He
then.
is not broken, but he is right on that border.
Sure. Okay.
That is definitely he's just fucking good at everything, and he has a itty bitty hitbox,
Yep.
making him hard to fucking hit. And so like during scrambles, that sucks. That's honestly the part that I hate about fighting him is it has very little to do with it has very little to do with like yeah, his mix up game is really good, and he's the only character that can still like level 3 into level 1, and like he has a bunch of really cool benefits, but like at the end of the day for me it's just like you have a tiny itty bitty hitbox,
Yep.
and it makes fighting you really fucking annoying. Like
The old odd job problem.
yeah, yeah, and also if you run a big character like a Broly or a Cooler, you get fucked extra hard
Great.
because in season 2, you can still do fuzzies and whatnot.
Okay.
So,
But
but
yeah.
yeah, hell of a final match, like fucking world class final match.
When I started tuning in, like the challenger, who eventually got second place, got like two perfect matches.
Yeah, and
Like, oh, okay.
Goichi opened with a perfect.
Right.
It was fucking crazy, bro. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, like those guys are who they are for a reason. Like
Yep.
Goichi in particular is just like impressive because he does that at every tournament.
Uh,
They
I heard that they go to locals together.
Yeah, those two are training partners.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like so, those dudes do that every week, I imagine.
Good God.
Um,
Well, yeah, that's how it went. And I
yeah,
didn't catch the rest of the tournament,
I
but
well, because it was in France and it was at the crack of dawn all
yeah.
weekend. I'm just like, I'm not getting up for this shit. I'm not getting up at 4 a.m. Are you fucking crazy?
Right.
So yeah, like that. But a lot of announcements came out of it for that game.
Okay.
I'll pull those up. Some of those up now.
Yeah.
Um, so let me get in there.
Sure. Oh my goodness.
Um,
How you feeling this morning?
Not bad actually.
Yeah.
For those of you who have been following me in the Discord, you know I've been going through this exterminator drama.
All right.
Basically, the apartment complex next door to us got completely remodeled. Well, it was a slum hole basically,
Okay.
and it got remodeled, which that's great.
Yeah.
Good for. But the problem is that roaches, and they decided to descend upon the next like standing venues,
Uh,
which is my home. And it was at a time where our house was perfect for a roach invasion
right.
because I was super sick. This was when I was morning, Ethan.
Hey, morning, man.
How you doing, buddy?
Uh,
Ethan's a rad duder. Supposedly he is going to be Twitch streaming on the reg soon, and
ooh, that'll be fun.
yeah, I will happily promote Ethan's stuff.
Yeah.
Um, anyway, the roses. So I was super sick. Stephanie was working a lot of OT to
Yep.
make up the motherfucker again. Really? Um, to make up the difference, and it just became a really bad infestation, and we finally paid for an exterminator. Uh,
Uh,
what happened? What ends up? So they come in, they do the first treatment, and they're like, okay, we called the exterminator after we tried every possible home method, right?
yep.
So we try bug bombs and gels and baits and foggers and just nothing doing,
Sure.
nothing happening,
Mm-hmm.
and we're like, all right, we have to call a professional, and just so have it, my lovely girlfriend's father is an exterminator.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so he gave us a deal. They gave us a deal, and they came in. And they did the first. They first off, to do a really bad thing like this, like one that's this rough. What you have to do is you have to pull all the furniture away from the walls
Yep.
in the heavy areas that are infested. In our case,
Yep.
kitchen and living room and bathroom.
Ugh.
And then mostly do it in the other rooms as well. Not all the way, but
Yeah.
like my room, we just like we had to just run foggers, and um, we just run foggers. And that's about
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah.
But like for the rest for the living room, we had to pull everything away from the walls, sort a bunch of stuff, make sure everything was clean.
Mm-hmm.
And we threw away a couch.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it was on its last leg.
Yeah.
It was getting kind of gross too. So
Okay. Well then.
replacing that with the really like high quality beanbag chairs, like the
Yep.
nice ones.
Yep.
Um, so we are words escape me. So you go in and you do that. Oh no, Ethan, this story it
Yeah.
just keeps going.
It's pretty bad. All right.
So you pull and then you pull away from so and then you pull a bunch of and you do that in the kitchen. And what you have to do in the kitchen and the bathroom. Bathroom wasn't really a problem. My bathroom's super tiny. It barely fits one person.
Whew.
Um,
Yeah.
but in the kitchen, you have to empty out all the cupboards.
Oh, come on. Yeah. All right.
Peaceful says Kelfa or Kefla. Jesus.
Yes. We're
Yeah.
gonna
Well, we're getting there.
we're gonna have to get
buddy.
through this story because there's some stuff to talk about.
So you pull all the so you have to empty out every last cupboard
Yep.
and clean it spotless, and you have to move the fridge as far away from you can move it and clean everything around it on top of it spotless. All your counters spotless.
Okay.
And then they come in and they do a spray and they fill all the cracks and crevices, and then they basically put a gas miasma into your home.
Yep.
Yeah, the tournament was amazing, bro.
That was good.
And a gas miasma into your home, and you don't go into it for 4 hours.
Okay.
And then you come back and you vacuum up hundreds of roach corpses.
Ah.
And then In our case, they actually had to do what is known as a follow-up treatment,
Yep.
where they come and do the same thing again, just not as harsh.
Yep.
And within 3 to 4 weeks, you no longer have roaches.
Okay. It sounds similar to my bedbug stuff. So.
Yeah, no.
Ugh.
Pests, they suck.
They suck.
I can tell you the number way to keep mice out of your house, though.
Okay.
Own a cat.
Yeah, that'll help.
I've never had a mouse problem as long as I own a fucking cat. So
that sounds pretty good.
Anyway, let's talk this.
We have something really important we need to talk about.
Dragon Ball Season 3.
Yeah. First of all, the tournament was great.
Tournament was fucking amazing. I got to catch. So while I did not watch the majority of the tournament, other than grand finals, I did catch a lot of the. I did catch a lot of the highlights on Twitter and highlight matches throughout the day. It's just it was it was just like, once again, because this was in France, they were running this tournament at the crack of fucking dawn in the United States, especially because we're on the West Coast. So like the start of the tournament's at like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was one of those things where it was just like, I think I'm gonna. I watched most of it. It was lit. Hey man, like I said, like yeah.
Even as someone who doesn't like play that game a whole lot, like it was a lot of fun to watch.
Like, as someone who like covered that game at the E3 it was at, and like fucking flipped my shit when it was announced during that press conference. By far one of the most times I don't flip out at these press conferences. When I've been to 3, 4 E3s, multiple PAXs, CES. Like, it's very rare at a press conference I will literally stand up and fucking flip my shit.
Yeah.
The announcement of that when the Arxis logo popped up. Ethan says I'd probably be more excited if I had the fighters passes, but I'm a broke boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the changes and how that's gonna affect the game. Peaceful. As for Ethan, if you were like serious about getting into this game, bro, I would probably buy you like at least Season 1. Because I'm
Can you just buy those as a bundle?
You have to buy them separately, 1 and 2, and now 3.
Oh no, like it's the Season 1, then Season 2. Can you buy those rather than buying the individual characters?
Yeah. The Season 1 is $35.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Season 2 is $25.
Okay.
And I imagine this next season will be $20. So.
Okay.
This is, let's see, I'm sure once season drops, they'll bundle the first 2. That's usually what they do, I imagine. Also, they sell the Ultimate Edition of that game on sale all the fucking time. All the time. I got the Ultimate Edition of the PC version for $30, which is Season 1, the game, and like a special music pack, which includes like Chala, Head Chala, and all that really good OG music.
Oh, that's still available?
I'm not sure if it's on sale right now, but I'll check.
Well, right. But
yeah, that bundle is still available. Like, I'll check Steam. It probably is on sale on Steam right now because of that.
What's the ideal platform to play it on?
PS4.
PS4. Gotcha.
PS4 has by far the biggest community.
Okay.
It's not to say that the PC community is bad, but it's definitely smaller.
It's just smaller.
Yeah, like Switch is okay as well. Like, there's definitely a Switch community for it, but it's also really small.
Okay.
Okay, now it's full price this weekend. That's a surprise.
Wow.
That's yeah, but it routinely goes on sale all the fucking time, so like,
okay,
just keep an eye out. Also, you can probably find used copy. Yeah, the connection on PC is better because of the fact that there's not a lot of Wi-Fi warriors.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna, like, here's the thing. Unless you are in a situation where it is literally impossible to connect hardwire, to connect, like, via hardline connection, like, you have no way to get the PS4 into a room where you can, in range of a cable.
Mm-hmm.
You're an asshole if you play fighting games online on wireless.
All
You are a fucking monster.
right.
Yeah, ever since that dude did that netcode thing.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I don't have Street Fighter V on PC. It came out before I did my. It came out like literally months before I did my most recent build. So I didn't have like I had a PC that could sort of run it, but not really. Versus now where I run everything in max settings. Anyway, so yeah, so getting so yeah, like if even if you want to get serious into this game, man, I'm let's see, the Wi-Fi warriors on MK make me want to die. Yeah. Here's the thing: the only exception to the Wi-Fi warrior thing is if you are like if it's like 10 feet away from your router, and even then, only if you have an amazing, unbelievably stable router connection. Like
Sure.
at that point, I'm like, okay, it's not ideal, but like, fine, I'll shut up about it.
Okay.
And also, if you don't believe in rollback netcode, you are the fucking flat earthers of the FGC. So yeah, let's. But amazing matches. Even the odds are. I'll hand off the PSP for those fighters passes. Oh shit! Okay, yeah, that's a fair deal. I'll take that. I was gonna buy a PSP off Ethan, but
Oh.
yeah, okay. Let me. So I'm currently in the process of having to buy glasses, man. As you can probably tell from this podcast, and do some other shit. I just had to pay a $380 speeding ticket for one.
Hmm.
But yeah, I definitely want to get that. Yeah, man, just fucking last year, and like I'm finally at the point where I'm like 2 months away from like being free. But like last year, just like I got my ass whooped with a financial beatdown.
Yeah. That was something to witness.
Yeah, like just speeding ticket car problems. You know, just literally just a it like karma came with a baseball bat and just hit me in the knee and just kept beating my ass.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, like I desperately need new glasses and some other shit. So it's like the as much as I want to buy a PSP to do all kinds of cool shit with it, it's you know on the burner. So anyway, we got some statistics to talk about from this. In
Yes.
the last chance qualifiers, there were 9 GT Gokus in the top 16. 9 regular Gokus.
Yep.
6 Kid Boos. 4 Bardoks. 14 Gohans. 3 Yamchas. 3 adult Gohans. And a bunch of one of every, of a bunch of stuff.
Three
And
Yamchas, huh?
Yamcha's good.
Okay.
Yamcha has a top tier assist. He is fairly easy to learn. His 2H is good because it hits twice and has a lot of range.
Okay.
His combo, like B&B, is a little wonky and weird, but yeah, Ethan's that's one of Ethan's mains. He's good. Also, he has a lot of fake out stuff, and
Oh, cool.
there's a YouTuber named Dato Doya who mains Yamcha and Krillin, and yeah,
Wow. That's wow. From what I hear, that's hard.
Krillin,
Particularly with Krillin.
yes, Yamcha, I think Yamcha is a great mid or anchor. I think yeah, no, peaceful. Dato Doya is the shiz. Datadoya is a fucking homie of like epic proportions. So let's dive deep here into the World Tour final results, and then our upcoming changes, and then we'll do the DLC. um, this is how it goes. Super Noon, Matoi, Apology Man, Mato, Tachikawa, the Skill Sage, Fenrich, Goichi. Yeah, once again, very surprised about the lack of Sonic Fox.
Yeah.
But not entirely because I was rooting when this tournament started, I was rooting for Wawa because Wawa runs two of the characters I run. He runs Base Goku and Adult Gohan. So
I imagine, yeah, you'd want to cheer for the people who play like you.
yeah, it's weird. But hey, everyone has an off week. That dude is still like better than almost everyone on the planet. I mean, he won the first EVO. Yeah, Wawa lost early too. So, yeah. Sadly, Base Goku has problems that can be hard to overcome.
Okay.
He's really good, but like you definitely have to. There are some things that you have to really consider, like the fact that you're not getting hard knockdowns with him. Yeah, dude. No, like that is the Base Goku you aspire to be. But the problem with Base Goku at the end of the day is you're not getting many hard knockdowns. Like, because he doesn't have a traditional level 3. You know.
Damn.
So yeah, I'm gonna pull up this video that they ran. I'm gonna mute the audio. So this is the producer of this amazing game.
Is that the one they were calling Mom
I don't
in the chat?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see the chat. I was watching it off of.
Oh, chat was something else.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not the worst I've seen, but
Alright, so
they're like, "Save us, mommy." It's like, okay.
alright, so they want to deliver a fresh experience. They're adding. So first off, Z assist select. One of the big criticisms of this game is every character only has one assist. Unlike Marvel, where multiple characters have, 1 to 3 assists. So, in this case, they're adding 3 assists per character, and they all do different stuff. So, for example, the one they just showed there to open this up, yeah, so I'm not as happy about Adult Gohan. I need to know, are they giving Base Goku a fucking beam? That is the number one reason why I swap Base Goku as anchor instead of having him be permanent anchor. So yeah, see with Vegeta, he did his Vegeta. So we saw the footage there. Vegeta did his his crushing knee, his fucking dragon punch. Yamcha getting a beam is not a big deal. Yamcha had a fine assist. Krillin getting a fucking beam makes Krillin viable. Krillin's assist has been garbage forever. He just throws a fucking rock.
Oh, it's so good. I love that.
It's useless in most situations though. Like I've seen like maybe 2 people ever use that to do something worthwhile.
Yeah.
But that's his assist. His assist is he randomly throws a rock or a sensu beam. But like now Krillin getting a beam is huge. Mm-hmm. Do you realize what that does to like okay, so now because it used to be if you got Krillin swapped out in a snapback or if you got Krillin like running at mid or you can run Krillin at mid or anchor now.
Oh.
Because now before it was just Krillin has to be point. He has no assist. There's no point in running him in your backline. Beerus having his DP be an assist. Do you know how fucking good that is? What is up, Taco Bell Quesadilla?
That's a fantastic name.
That is. How are you doing?
I'm hungry.
I am kind of hungry too.
Yeah, well.
It's National Pizza Day. I'm gonna order a pizza today.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, no one tells me these things anymore.
We're doing great, Taco. We are
talking
here
about season 3.
Talking about Dragon Ball FighterZ season 3, all the hot new information.
Grand finals just ended.
Yeah, literally right before we were doing the show prep.
So we're like high on it.
Yeah, Aaron just got into the game hard.
Like just this weekend.
Yeah, and I've been riding this train forever now, so yeah, we're geeking out. We're geeking out. We're geeking out.
Yeah.
So yeah, so giving like Beerus's old assist was fine, like he'd do his little ball thing and whatever. But like Beerus having a fucking deep um I just started Dragon Ball Kakarot like 2 weeks ago. I haven't played FighterZ yet. I actually
Ooh.
streamed the entire length of Kakarot on this stream over the first 2 weeks it was out. Also, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, this is definitely the stream you should be on. We pray to Shenron. There's a literal Shenron statue in my background. He is our god. Hence why on our starting soon screen you see us standing amongst the Dragon Balls to summon him. We're giant Dragon Ball nerds here.
Yes.
We talk about a lot of other stuff. We play a lot of other stuff, mostly weeb shit. Yes, Mighty Shenron. Hashtag pray to Shenron.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, we play mostly weeb shit here. So if you're of the weeb persuasion, you're welcome. Anyway, but like Beerus having a DP, like Beerus having.
That's right, boys.
Oh shit! We got a follower.
Thank you.
What is up? Oh, do I not have it at the right layer?
What have you done, Bronson?
Poop. I'm sorry, I forgot to have it at the top layer. Sorry, you didn't get to see Vegeta smiling.
You gotta have that up.
I know, I had it up. The audio cue popped. It's just that it's not the face.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry.
Vegeta thanks you.
Yeah, Vegeta does thank you. That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Oh my god.
So glad.
You were saying something about Beerus.
Beerus. So Beerus' assist in the past was real rough, but now the fact that you have an assist with Beerus that is a fucking dragon punch, anywhere in the fucking map. Oh, that's gross as hell. And it can be probably used in air because that move is an air move. So for those of you, so Aaron, you probably don't know what a DP is. I should probably explain that. So DP, or short for Dragon Punch, it's the reason why they call it that, even though it's not always a punch. Vegeta's is very obviously a kick. Is because in Street Fighter it has the properties of that move in Street Fighter, which means it's like invincible on wake up.
Okay.
So like if you wake up with a DP, it can you're unless you are blocking, you can't do anything to beat it. In short.
Great.
So yeah, the fact that he has a DP now, that's super sick. So each character is getting 3. Okay. So I'm very curious to see who's gonna get what. Like Vegeta's used to be he threw his little disc, but now it's the fucking Crusher Knee one. Hits essentially getting a beam. Cell the perfect attack. Krillin's getting a fucking beam. Trunks is getting a beam.
Man.
So the reason they're doing this, and is because a lot of people would run. Let's see. Dia do it. Hi, Nasty Boots. How you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. I just started the Android Saga, and I'm not happy about playing it. The whole Cell and Android Saga made me so mad growing up. Gohan should have taken over the whole series, then he just stopped. Dude, you and everyone else.
Yep.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Like, you are not alone in that. But so the reason why they're doing this assist thing is because a lot of people would put a certain character in their team just for their assist. Like I even do that. So I run Super Saiyan Goku as my anchor a lot of the times. He's one of the best anchors in the game. I understand that. Mm-hmm. I'm a giant Gohan mark. It's one of the reasons why he's my point character. Like he was one of the characters I immediately went to during the beta when I was looking for characters to try. Mm. I was very happy that in the Tournament of Power they finally made him not a total bitch. So And in this game, he is legit as hell.
Mm,
Teen Gohan, especially. Dear Lord.
sure.
Um, so the reason why they're giving every character, a lot of people would run certain characters as an assist,
Hmm.
and what would end up happening is they would just like they'd be an assist bot that is on their team for that exact purpose. And also, like, yeah, they like playing them, but they're not their favorite. Even I do this. It's the like I said, it's the reason I run Super Saiyan Goku. It's so I can have a beam to close in. If you give base Goku a beam, I'm never touching Super Saiyan Goku in like 90% of situations.
Okay.
Um, unless I believe I can win the match off having more hard knockdowns.
All right.
Um, so yeah, like they're also implementing a different battle adjustments or different balancing adjustments to it. Um, like they said, the Z assist is one example. Yeah, see, we wanted to avoid a situation where you had to choose a specific character just for their Z assist.
Okay.
Yeah. Next up is fuzzies. Uh, see, in current Dragon Ball, if you go in for an attack on a big character like that, see, notice how Bardock whiffs, right?
Yeah.
In current Dragon Ball, that'll hit every time.
Okay.
So that'll hit every single time. I realize everyone we're going a little inside baseball here, but we're geeking on
Do it.
this.
Do it.
Yeah. So another change they're making is regular key blasts don't affect you charging BRB customers in the store.
Oh no.
Oh god, I remember when I worked retail. I used to do that shit all the time. I'd
Yeah.
have my fucking iPhone 3. Let's see. I'd love it if they made movies into the DLC games. I think that's what they're doing. Quesadilla for Kakarot is for Kakarot they're doing a fuck what's it called? Help me out here. I know that they've announced like some of the filler arcs and movies are going to be their DLC for that.
Oh
Like
wow.
yeah, so
Okay.
um yeah, I thought that game. I like that game a lot. It's just that I kind of like. I think mainlining 35 hours of it in a week might have curbed my enthusiasm for a while.
Sure.
I want to kick the shit out of Lord Slug. Um, Aaron's mic is pretty savage. Sounds amazing. What is he using? What are you using?
Let's see. This is a Blue Yeti, and then what's making it sound great is I got this thing, and this helps me have an effect send that can send my little bass signal up and through the mic and through Skype. So,
Nice. How much was that?
good question. Uh, quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
May have been around 100.
You should link me one of those. That's not that much money. Like that's a good amount, but it's not enough for me to be like, fuck, I'll never buy one.
You probably don't need to get like this exact thing, but I don't know. I'll look it up and I'll link it. But yeah,
Well, yeah, because I have an amp, but like, um, um,
let me. How many channels? How many channels do we have here? Two, I guess.
yeah. So, go back to case study things. Lord Sug, interesting choice. I like that movie. I don't hear that many people bring it up though. And Ethan says, "Hey, never apologize for the thing you guys are passionate about. If people don't want you to go inside baseball, they can screw off." Ethan, you're a beautiful man. Thank you. So one thing they also want to do is do something to prevent one-sided games.
Yeah, like
And
at this grand
oh,
finals.
can you link in the chat? I mean the Discord. Okay, yeah, just link him in the Discord after. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. Well, I'll just mind you. So what they're doing is see the little bar on the top of the screen there. Um, notice if you'll notice, it dropped away the other two characters and it gave Gohan an extra meter, an extra bar.
what?
Yeah, watch. See, well, we'll run it again.
But
All right. All right. So Goku's there. Goku's dead.
yeah.
All right, and boom. See, notice top
So
left
what's
corner.
happening here?
top left corner,
Yeah.
and then notice the key gauge. It went from 4 to 5.
Okay.
So
I can't see the key gauge. It's
uh,
being cut off at the bottom.
oh shit. Okay. So what it sounds like they're doing is if you end up in 3-1 matchups, they're giving you like a bone. They're
I
like
see.
they're throwing you, which so they're trying to get more 3-1 comebacks. Which
Okay.
on the one hand, that's kind of cool. On the other hand, I'm like, but I already earned my 3-1 comebacks. Um, they're
Apparently
also
not enough.
they're also one of the big things for controversy in season 2 was they only did one balance patch. They did a
Right.
balance patch mid-season and no others.
Okay.
So they did a balance patch mid-season, didn't do any others. People have been very pissed off, especially about GT Goku because of it. Um, and so now they've agreed they're going to do more patches throughout. They're still not doing little patches, but they're going to make sure that they do multiple patches throughout the season and do not just like one big patch, but multiple big patches.
Okay.
So for balance changes,
Nice.
which thank Christ.
Yeah.
Also, final thing, they've changed the UI.
Okay.
So hold on. Let me go if I can go to the news story. So here's the new UI. Yeah, so nasty. I will be competing at EVO this year. Most likely, funds are a thing. In Dragon Ball FighterZ. So I already play Dragon Ball FighterZ on stream, and I already go to tournaments and play it competitively. But now I want to go to the world stage and compete and get my ass handed to me.
What? When is that?
That is first weekend of August.
Okay.
So
I will probably be in Japan when that happens, sadly.
aw, sad face.
Yeah, boo.
Um, I need a cheerleader.
Unless it's the next weekend, because
It is. When are you in Japan?
from the beginning or the end of July into the beginning of August.
Yep. Nope. It's July 30th through the 2nd.
Yep. Oh well. Why, man? They held that at the same time as the Olympics. God.
Well, yeah, because EVO does this every year.
But did okay.
I mean, so EVO used to be 4th of July weekend,
Okay.
but they moved it because there's Anime LA that weekend and now RTX that weekend.
Yeah, the gaming crowd is not going to care about the Olympics, so it makes sense.
I'm gonna be honest, Aaron. I don't care about the fucking Olympics.
It's fun.
Like I care about men's basketball in the Olympics.
I could see basketball anytime.
What event are you keyed in for the Olympics?
Artistic trampoline.
Okay.
What other ridiculous sports? I never see handball. I love seeing handball.
I like track.
Sure.
I ran track. Like I there was a point in my life, everyone, where I was a lot smaller. Just heads up. You're probably looking at me like, the fuck you mean? You ran anywhere.
So.
But
Anyway.
So yeah, here's the new UI. They've cleaned it up a lot. So obviously they show the new assists. Looks real good.
It is summer.
It is summer.
Yep.
I
It's
prefer
hard to keep track.
like Winter Olympics at least has snowboarding.
So that's the thing, is that the Summer Games is the first one that has skateboarding as an event,
That's
which
cool.
I would totally be at if it didn't happen right after I leave.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks, but that's what it is. But yeah, no, I totally get you a snowboard.
Also, you notice that you can tell exactly where they're gonna put the DLC characters.
Yep.
You can tell exactly where.
Yep.
Yeah. So fencing is on the menu. Yeah, fencing.
We're trying to get tickets to fencing. It's been hard.
I forgot. Is boxing? Yeah, boxing is in the Olympics, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But the committee that runs it is semi-corrupt, and so they've been having issues scheduling matches. It's a whole thing that I'm not equipped to explain.
Well, not only that, but I mean, the world's best boxers are probably not going to the Olympics.
No, nope,
Yeah, they're like,
not. There's no money in it.
yeah, they're like, why the fuck would you ever?
It's basically the best of the amateurs.
Like, I'm just like, fucking Pacquiao and Mayweather are like going that like, wait, they're gonna pay me like what, a nickel?
Yeah, they're not paying you shit.
Yeah, like, and I get like competing for competition's sake, but like,
When you're at that level, like
yeah, like,
go where the money's gonna go, so you can like retire early or something.
yeah, especially for that kind of job where you're likely to fuck up your life real bad if something goes wrong.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Like I did a solid year and a half of boxing, and let me tell you, the kind of training those guys do is fucking crazy.
It's insane.
Like I remember, like, cause I thought it wasn't gonna be shit, cause I was used to football training, and I was used to track training and
Yep.
powerlifting, and I was just like, man, this is gonna be fucking easy. And like I did like my first week's worth of workouts, I was just like, whoo, ooh, like
they're insane.
um, yeah. All the problem also was it was very counterproductive to my football workouts
Oh, okay. Yep.
because it's the very different type of workout.
It is. It really is.
Because boxing is trying to make so you can endure as long as possible
Yep.
versus football, which is we need you to be at absolute peak performance for about 35 seconds,
Right.
and then you get a 2 minute break.
Yep.
And same thing with track. So it's just like I had to drop it. It was one
Yep.
of those things where it's like, okay,
That makes sense.
yeah, it was like because it was like it was messing with like the other two sports I was doing essentially, like
Sure.
literally being counterproductive to them.
Two
Yeah,
sports is enough.
yeah. Um. So yeah, good new UI. All right, now
Yeah.
we got into balance changes. Let's get into the new season 3 characters.
All right. Here. I gotta grab a coffee pot. It's gonna take me like 5 seconds.
All right, go, my son.
Go.
Um. So Quesadilla, do you want to get into Dragon Ball Fighters? I've been running basically. Let's see.
Nice.
Um. Yeah, so Quesadilla, if you want to get into fighters, let us know because we will. I've been essentially running tutorial streams, the past couple of nights for people who want to get into it. I am by no means a pro, but I can at least get you to the level of where you're semi-competitive. Um, yeah. I'm a far better coach than I am a fucking player. Like way, like I can, like I was watching Peaceful stream a couple weeks ago, and I know I was watching his match, and I'm just like, he kept getting hit by something. I'm just like, dude, just 2H that shit. And he started 2Hing, and there you go.
Sure.
Yeah, like and I think that's a lot of things that fighting game players, if you want to get good, you need to do is you need to sit there and like analyze like, why am I losing this match? And that can be
Yep.
really hard to do when just like they're in your shit the entire
When
time.
you're in it, like it's hard as hell. But I imagine watching it, it's blatantly obvious a lot of times.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna run the trailer here.
Yes. Let's run the trailer.
We're
I hear you brought a clip.
gonna. So they show the dramatic finish from the Tournament of Power, which this is gonna be if you beat Jiren with Super Saiyan Blue Goku in space, you're gonna get to see this. So it's a neat thing.
Yeah. I still need to finish Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah. Season 3. Ethan says 15 minutes to end of download, and I'll be giving DBFZ another shot. Right on, Duder. We're getting that cult going.
Yeah.
I love how they just showed Goku, and more Goku for Ultra Instinct.
Yep.
They show so little here. Like they show a standing heavy.
I love this. I love that. Oh.
Yeah, hold on. So there's a couple
So
things I want to
good.
go over in this. Um, so that looks like a counter. That looks like a grab. Because Vegito has a very similar grab. So, or not Vegito, Gogeta.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. I'm very curious what his playstyle is going to be.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like very defensive. I love how they're like, okay, we're doing 4 characters.
Yep.
Like, I loved how they opened that. And they're like, no, we're doing 5, motherfucker! And then they show the waifu for Laifu, Kelfa.
Is it Kefla?
Or Kefla, sorry. Kefla. So, a lot of people bitch about this game doesn't have enough female fighters. So, very happy about that.
Yep.
This character just seems like Rushdown, the character. Like, it just seems like, hey, bro.
She's just going, man.
Do you like Rushdown? I hope you like Rushdown. I'm curious to see how that super is going to be applicable. That's her level 3.
Okay. Wow.
I'm going to run her again. Because
Sure.
her trailer actually has some details that look... She is very... And she's out in 3 weeks. I thought she was going to be out sooner. I really thought it was going to be like last year where it's like, this Thursday.
Yeah.
She comes out on your birthday. Hey!
That's cool.
Ethan, she's coming out on your birthday. Fucking A.
I have a dumb question at the end of all this talk, this fighting game talk.
All right.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay, so... Ooh, that's gonna be dirty for mix-ups, boy. That little fucking dash thing.
Yeah.
I really hope, like, it's been a while. So season 2 did not have a whole bunch of characters I was super into.
Okay.
I really enjoyed playing. Like, Jiren was fine, but he sucks. Like, he's legit. Like he's fun, but he's like a bad character. So like, I never really touch him. And
okay.
Like, he's like, I have fun with him. I like the fact that his standing heavy is a command grab. Maximum boner. So if you heard a thump, it was my dick slamming against the table.
Okay.
Is her level 3 full screen? I mean, we can check. They showed at the end. Hold on. Trailer analysis, kids. It's the most fun part, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so here's her level 3. Oh, wait, no, that's the level 1. Alright, here's her level 3. It looks like it, bro.
Jesus Christ.
It does look like it's full screen, but the problem with it is the problem with it is like, you still are probably gonna have to hit confirm into it. I mean, look, you shouldn't be dropping raw level 3s anyway. Unless, like, you know they're gonna hit, like, they're just getting greedy. But, yeah, the hell of a fucking trailer, character, everything. So,
Yeah.
alright, Aaron, what is your question? Because we have more fighting game news, but...
Okay. Where would you go if you wanted to get, like, a little fight stick?
Like, what's your budget?
I don't know. Let's say 100.
Let's see. She seems... So, we got some comments.
Yeah.
Joe Peaceful says, she seems very aggressive. I'm gonna have to pick her up. I know. I'm picking up the fucking season pass anyway. I fucking know it. Yeah, so he's saying the Mayflash 500. That's not a bad one. If you can go on Craigslist and find some of those Mad Cats Tournament Edition ones, those are not bad.
Okay.
The one that I run currently I don't play this game with a stick though. I play this game with a pad.
Sure. I just think it'd be fun to have a stick.
Yeah, I want to learn this game, but hold on. So, fighter, the fight stick.
Like, I don't intend to ever. Well, that's a Seinfeld fight stick. That's great.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious. That is totally a thing.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's a Seinfeld fight stick, except when you look at the characters, it's Home Improvement, but it has the Seinfeld logo on it.
So
I kind of love that.
This is the one that I recommended to people for years.
Right.
That said, they don't make this anymore.
Right.
So the one that if I had disposable income to go run out and buy a fight stick right now, it's actually cheaper than that one. Hold on. Supported by Kenny Omega, by the way.
Oh.
Is this guy.
Okay, look at that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So it has interchangeable parts. You can crack it open. It starts with a square gate. If you want to move to an octagonal gate, you can. I actually recommend people learn on a square gate. I hated doing it at first. It made certain inputs really fucking hard. But okay, so we got a couple questions. Yeah, I haven't made Flash and it's pretty decent. Check out Junk Food Arcade. And then that's what say, are you getting Doom on PlayStation? I'm getting Doom on PC. What about you, Aaron?
I'll probably, well, that is a good question. I could probably play it on PC, right?
Yeah, no, 970 should run that game fine.
I should be able to run it. It's just I'm just not streaming it. That's all.
Yeah.
So
yeah, $176 on this guy.
Okay.
So if you want getting real serious, not a bad option. And if you're looking, how much is the one Kenny Omega uses a just regular blue one?
Okay.
Yeah, that one's $200.
These junk food fight sticks are interesting.
Oh, junk food arcade. Yeah, let me pull those guys up.
Junkfoodarcades.com.
Yeah, it's so you can build your own custom sticks.
Yeah. Which seems fun.
Let's see, Xbox One X for me. We all can't play. Is there going to be crossplay?
Oh,
yeah, I don't know if it's going to be crossplay yet either.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, also, but like, just because of the attitude around crossplay nowadays. But I don't know if it's in the cards.
Yeah, look, fucking, they got all the different boards, the PCB. So if you just want to build one,
building one sounds like fun,
dude.
I don't know if that's the best option.
There are some crazy custom sticks at locals. There are some nuts custom sticks at locals. So, yeah, I would say that Mayflash has a good like $100 one. They're right about that. Hori has a pretty good $100 one, I believe. Hold on, what's the name of that fucking Soul Calibur stick they put out?
I don't know anything about Soul Calibur anymore. I lost
it
all
was
that.
The Rap 4, and it's actually $150. My bad.
Okay.
But yeah, still $150 isn't a bad stick, and I've played on this one. My friend Thomas has it. It's a beefy boy. You can.
Ooh, 270. All right.
I ordered one WASD with the Brook PCB, so I can use it on PC, PlayStation, and Switch. Cost me woo, Jesus.
That's probably a good stick, though.
We have 2 PlayStations, not 2 anything else except Switches, and we're not playing Doom Online on Switch.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, dude, it's just if I'm gonna I always play multiplats on PC, unless it's a fighting game. So yeah, like your boy Ethan though, he's all about that PlayStation life. So if you guys want to set up a community night, I'll if we're really into a Doom community night, I can rent a copy of Doom on the PS4.
Sure.
So if you guys just let me know, and I will go do the GameFly red box dance. Um,
Yeah.
the rap ain't bad either. I have one. I just hate the panels that whole. So let me tell you, you want to talk about up until this past August when I got it signed by Justin Wong. In the corner there, you can see my fight stick that I've been using for a literal decade.
Jesus.
I've had that thing for 10 years.
Ugh.
It's done great, but it's now at the point where like, okay, I got signed by Justin Wong. I have to use a converter. Like yeah, it's time to retire the guy. And now that I got it signed, I'm actually like looking at it like, okay, I need to get this thing framed, a glass
Right.
case.
Yeah. Exactly.
Justin Wong is, he was Sonic Fox before Sonic Fox was Sonic Fox. Um, let's see. All right, so uh, let's doom it. Yeah, fuck yeah, we'll doom it.
Sure.
But so they put out the Evo lineup. First off,
Okay.
also, if you guys have not yet, please go watch Mighty Keep's video. How everyone reacted to the Evo 2020 lineup. It is hilarious.
Really?
It
Oh
is.
man.
He does it every year, and it is the funniest shit. It
Okay.
is some of the funniest things in the entire world. All right, so here we go. Evo 2020 lineup. Uh, Quinn says, "Gentlemen,
Oh no.
behold, my time space continue." All right, now I gotta hunt down my fight stick. Damn it, that video was hilarious. I'm sad MK didn't make it. I've never been a NetherRealm guy. Like I'm just, it's never been my kind of game. It's never been. I respect it, and also like I started. So my first two fighting games were Mortal Kombat and Killer Instinct.
Wow.
And Mortal Kombat 2 was my first video game I ever played.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so the Golden Silver. So fun fact: the Golden Silver, a food establishment in Reno, Nevada, that Aaron you are intently familiar with.
Oh yeah.
Along with its parking lot
Uh huh.
of that one story.
No, that was or no, you were talking about gold and silver. I thought you were talking about claim jumpers. But yeah, no, I
No. Yeah, I'm talking about the time we nearly killed you.
yeah, I think nothing of it.
It's 12:30. I'm making a breakfast like an adult who's a fucking mess. Well, at least you're making breakfast. After this podcast, I will be ordering breakfast.
Yeah.
So don't. So
You're
yeah,
good.
we got the full lineup revealed.
Yes.
So we're gonna. But yeah, it's nothing against NetherRealm Studios. Like their Grand Blue looks really cool. Just the roster seems very small. Excuse me. That's my big issue with Grand Blue. The game itself looks really neat. It looks gorgeous. It plays like an Arc Sys game would. It's out end of this month. I know people are already importing it. I'm just like, eh. So we'll go through the list in the order they announced them. Shocking, absolutely fucking nobody. Street Fighter V.
What?
I know. You mean the tournament that was started to find out who the best Street Fighter player is in the Bay Area is fucking still going as a Street Fighter tournament? Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't think that Street Fighter will ever not be a top game at Evo unless I'd rather have MK11 over Sam Show. I disagree. I'd rather watch Sam Show. I think Sam Show's a way more interesting game.
Mm.
Though I'd be willing to. I'm actually not willing to drop anything on here for MK. Like I'm not. Actually, no. I'd be willing to drop Grand Blue for MK, just because like we have enough anime on here.
Ooh.
We got enough anime on here. This is a wee bash year. Second, this is the third anime Evo in a row.
Anime Evo.
Yeah. Actually, Blaze Blue Cross Tag got dropped.
Wow.
that was an interesting one. I thought that game. Okay. Anyway, uh,
So after Street Fighter.
so yeah, they did Street Fighter. No fucking surprise.
Yep.
Championship Edition has actually made me want to jump back into it a little bit.
Really?
It's just, yeah, because they made a bunch of changes that made the game a lot faster and a lot more interesting. My problem is, at this point, I'm so far behind
Yeah.
that, like, I can't get competitive enough fast enough. And also, like, because I'm probably going because I'm going to EVO, I primarily want to focus on one game.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe two, but I'm not going to compete in Street Fighter fucking EVO.
Sure.
Maybe if it was Street Fighter 4, maybe.
All right.
Yeah, that game got a whole revamp and didn't make EVO. Yeah, so next up was Tekken 7. This one's another duh.
Yeah.
The scene is man, I really want to play Sam Show. I wish the online for Sam Show wasn't fucking dead. Like God, that's the like I love that game. I had a great time with it. That thing on release month was crack, but finding online matches is fucking impossible. Um, I love watching Tekken 7. I will never be a Tekken player. Tekken is this weird game where like it has a really low barrier to entry, like to pick up and play it and just dick around with friends. But like
Sure.
the second that one of your friends figures out the game, they're instantly so much better than everyone. It's not fun anymore. Like and like to get good at that game, it requires more effort than like all of these, besides maybe Under Night.
Okay.
Yeah, like, but yeah, another duh. The competitive scene of that game is huge. They had a really big, good grand finals. Um, Leroy's out kicking ass.
Yep.
No surprise there. Uh, Dragon Ball FighterZ. Um, so was not sure if this game was gonna make it again, but then there was a couple of things I realized on why it was kind of a shoe-in, and it was because there's no other hyper fighter that exists right now. Marvel does not exist like a
Right.
new Marvel,
Yeah.
and it like the grand finals for Dragon Ball FighterZ was so good last year, was so unbelievably good
Mm-hmm.
that you like you can like it's worth bringing it back just to have that shot at that again.
Sure.
Um, Peaceful says can't wait for Muay Thai Fighter to come in. Um, I mean Infinite got the shaft, but the gameplay is pretty good. I will say this: that game plays great. Marvel's Capcom Infinite plays super well. It's a fun ass game, but man, does it look awful. Like visually, it is one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my entire life. And the roster compared to even prior Marvel's Capcom games is just sad. Like in that Mighty Keith video, they're like, "Who's gonna the ninth game gonna be?" And it's like it is I, Marvel's Capcom Infinite, back again from the dead. I'm here to torture you all with my incredibly ugly graphics. Um, bring back the comic art. I'm not sure if they're ever going to do pixel art again. So for those of you who don't know why like games stop doing pixel art, even fighting games, is because one, there are very few people who actually have the skill to do it. Like that is a trained like art that is dying, and two, it's expensive as fuck.
Sure.
It's wildly expensive. Like to do a modern day Marvel's Capcom 2 would cost so much money.
Mm.
Mega Man X, my dude. Yeah, dude, I know X is in the game, like, but like, we lost. Let's see, we lost Virgil. Like, who did we lose in that fucking lineup? All right, more Marvel's Capcom Infinite. Open a new tab. Marvel's Capcom 3. All right. So, all right. So we gained Black Panther, Black Widow, Captain Marvel. Dormammu, Doctor Strange, like, God, even the character portraits are fucking ugly. Even the character portraits are fucking ugly. Comic Zone HD remaster, please. Didn't they port that game to Xbox Live? That was a really good. That was an end of life Genesis game. That's pretty good. I'm very happy they brought back Venom. I'll say this: I love Venom in those games. I've had them, but like, then you look at the roster, this roster, and you're like, oh, okay. Like, where the fuck is X-23? Where's Wolverine? Where's Storm? Like, where are all the X-Men? First off,
Sure.
that's a good question. Where's Beautiful Joe? Where's Wesker? Where's like the dude? The list goes and goes and goes and goes. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Um, so that was when Marvel was anti. Well, no, that's when Disney was anti X Men.
Right.
But like, okay, you're missing Wesker, you're missing Virgil, you're missing Tronbon, you're missing let's see, Jill in? No, you're missing Jill. Let's see, you got Arthur. Amaterasu? Did Amaterasu make it? No. Um, like even on the Capcom side, you're missing a ton of characters, and then like their replacements are just not good enough in a lot of cases. Like, I'm sorry, you replacing Magneto with Captain Marvel, not okay. Not okay. Kids, raise your hand. Who wants Captain Marvel more than Magneto? Anyone who raises their hand, you know that that's the person who is just not going to succeed in life. So, all right. So, anyway, and like, yeah, I was happy they brought back X. I thought them bringing in the Monster Hunter was cool. I was so happy when they brought back Venom. But like, are you telling me you want Winter Soldier more than like, you know, Doctor Doom?
Sure.
Quinn, God damn it, I ruined my breckies. Okay.
I have nothing. I can't respond to that.
Alright, so yeah, so Dragon Ball, obviously now especially.
Yep.
Was surprised to see Soul Calibur back. Soul Calibur has had a history of being one and done, but apparently the Japanese scene is going big, going
Okay.
strong. Um, I wish that's another game where I wish the online was better. I loved beating the shit out of people with Jerry of the River. What man? That's what his name translates to.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Geralt of Rivia. That is Jerry of the River.
Sure.
I was making signature eggs in a nest and lost a fucking egg yolk out of the toast when I flipped it.
Oh no.
Sorry, buddy. I don't like stuff like that. I'm not a fan of runny yolk and whatnot.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. By the way, we finally have our sub badge, everyone.
Has it been
Yeah,
implemented yet or?
yeah. Boom. Look.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Cool.
So, all right. So, in the nest toast with circle head out.
I guess, right?
Yeah, that's what that'd be. Samurai Showdown. Very happy it's getting another year. Like, no surprise. Well, surprise it's getting another year, but like, its competitive scene is strong enough. Same thing with Under Night, like another weird, obscure thing. I'm happy it's getting another year.
Yep.
Um, uh, Grand Blue, it's like it's not out yet. We know nothing. It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks really good. And then Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which I mean, look, man, we made fun of that Smash community for like an hour straight on Friday.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I don't think we can. I don't think we can do much more.
There's much more that we can talk about it. Like a Smash Bros was going to make it. It's the one where they're putting a lot of their efforts in now.
Yeah, but Nintendo refuses to help pay for prize money.
Dude,
Yeah, I think
that's fucked up.
I might be to Evo for Smash. I'm pretty decent, dude. If you want to start saving, let me know because like we could get a Super Gamecraft posse going. I would love to have like a big crew rolling down there that weekend, all hanging out having a good time. Um, so yeah. Uh, all right. Next up is next, and then finally the fucking when this was announced like when I was in the middle of something like at home like a discussion, and I literally dropped everything to fucking like check if it was correct.
Uh
Like I was just like, wait, what the fuck?
huh.
Like I was watching a movie with my roommate. Or not a movie, but we were watching BoJack Horseman. Great show, by the way. Amazing show.
Mhm.
Really real if you have ever had any major personal issues. um, and funny in a kind of fucked up kind of way.
Mm.
Um, and it's like Marvel versus Capcom 2.
Yep.
And I'm like, what? Nani?
Sure.
The fuck? And I'm just like, and I'm like, I immediately just, like, because I see it on Twitter, and I'm like, I can't be fucking right. Someone's trolling me. Someone's fucking trolling me. And I go and check. I check the EVO website. I check the live streams, and it's Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah.
The reason they're doing this, so Marvel vs. Capcom 2 basically carried EVO for a decade.
Okay.
From when it came out till when Street Fighter 4 came out, it was a 9 year span of Marvel 2 was like the game.
Okay.
And on top of that, it is the 20th anniversary of the game.
I see.
So they wanted to do something special for it. Also, I mean, hopefully they're announcing a new Marvel vs. Capcom. Especially since, oh man, who owns the X-Men now?
Right. Exactly.
Disney. Wouldn't it be cool if before we get our X-Men in our movies, we get a big, fantastic crossover fighting game?
Yeah.
Like Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, maybe. Also, I'm just saying, wouldn't it be cool if I could buy a copy of Marvel 2 without having to spend a small fortune?
That would be good.
Because, uh, so, so this one does have a little bit of a catch to it. So the first four spots in top 8 are reserved.
Oh.
They're reserved for previous EVO champions.
Wow.
I forget who. I know one of them is Justin Wong.
Okay.
Duh. It's like, oh yeah, you mean the kid who won 8 titles? Um, but or whatever it is, he has the most titles in Evo history.
Okay.
So yeah, and then the other 4 spots are going to be played through in qualifiers.
Okay.
That's so essentially the bracket for this is even tougher because you have 4 big bads waiting at the end.
Right.
I love this. I love that Marvel 2 is
Yeah.
back. Like it's
Why
so
not?
good. Like it's so good. Marvel 2 is so fun to watch, dude. The only problem with it is like because they can't really patch it. The highest level play of Marvel 2 is a lot like you see a lot of the same characters and bullshit.
I see.
Yeah,
Yep.
um so yeah, I want to bring up Marvel 2 for a quick second is if you want to get into Marvel 2, it's fucking impossible.
Great.
Because the easy to copy copies of the game are on the Xbox and PS2, but they run like garbage. Uh,
Wonderful.
they run and look like garbage. So
Okay.
you're like, all right, well, I'll get it on a modern system.
Mm-hmm.
Tee hee hee. No, you won't.
Okay.
because they put out the game digitally on PS3 and 360 in like 2010, and then when Disney got the rights, took it down like 2 years later.
Oh.
So if you have the account, so if you're like me and you have an account that downloaded already, fucking awesome, great, you have it. Um, Otherwise, they also put out physical copies of it. Oh well, not physical copies, but like those things where you buy a case with a download code in it.
Yeah.
They did that for Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but they go for like $200 pop.
Uh,
You're like, okay, well, you're down to two options at this point. One, just buy a fucking arcade machine.
oh, okay.
Go all out. Fucking, you love Marvel that much.
Uh,
I do love Marvel that much. If they made, you know how they do those like mini one-up arcade machines? Or not even mini, like
yeah.
I would, if they put a Marvel 2 one of those out, I would fucking immediately buy one as soon as I could.
Okay.
Um, so and then the last is the Dreamcast version, which is the best port, best running, best looking. And of course, emulating a Dreamcast as well. That is a possibility as well.
Okay.
So that's our Evo lineup. Chat, are you gonna? I know Ethan said you're looking to compete in Smash. Peaceful, what about you? Are you competing? Are you coming out? Is anyone else coming out besides me? I know Zach has talked about competing in Smash as well. I said peaceful, Quinn. I know that you're still learning Tekken and you're trash. Um, so, I mean, Quinn, you should come out to watch and hang, but, like, you have been slacking. Let's see. I have so much Dreamcast stuff. The Dreamcast is one of the world's best systems. It's so good. But I don't know if I can with school. It's in the end of July. It's fucking school bullshit, end of July. Um, did you ever take summer classes in college?
Me, no.
Yeah, I didn't either.
No. But, if you want to cut down on that time, like, I don't see why.
Well, the classes
Would
are way
wanna do
shorter.
that. Yeah, exactly. No, there's nothing wrong with taking summer classes at all.
Oh no, I'm just a lazy piece of shit and would never do
it. Sure.
it. Yeah, no. Like I did my 2 years and left. So, uh, yeah, no, yeah, I
It'll
don't
be
know.
fun. You guys will have fun. Whoever ends up going.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast. It is every year.
Yeah.
Peaceful says I want to. I'll just save some money and see. So, the base entry fee is $50, and then extra money for each game you're entering. So, it's 50 to get into the building, and then hold on. Let's see if they've opened up registration in full yet. Okay. Register for EVO 2020. Excuse me. Alright. Register. Alright, so yeah, it's $50 to get in. And then $10 for each game you want to compete in.
Okay.
That's not bad.
So the biggest thing is, getting the time to go down there, pay for gas and lodging and all that.
And then you can get a badge. You can choose to get, so instead of getting the normal badge, you can choose to get a special badge with your gamer tag or name on it, and you skip registration. You get to go straight to a VIP line.
Wow.
I'll pay $15 for that.
Yeah.
And then this is kind of pricey for a T-shirt, in all honesty, but you can pay $25 to $30 for a special EVO players only T-shirt.
I mean, if you're going to Hot Topic, that's kind of par for the course. That's par for the course for a graphic T-shirt.
Yeah, I feel like $20 is the. Hey, Tammy!
Hey.
Tammy, fucking my beautiful friend. So
we're just coming towards the end of this fighting game.
you're at the end of the fighting game hour. So yeah, no. So it's a
All
so it's
right.
a, so that is that color is for competitors only.
Okay.
So people will know that you paid $50 to get your ass beat. And then so 110 if you choose to go all out with everything, and then I believe you pay an additional fee if you want if you want to. So day two has a separate day that you pay for and watch. So if your game that you want to watch falls on day two, you have to pay extra basically. But it's also in this big fancy event center and other bullshit. So you know, yeah, it's fighting games.
Yeah. Hey,
Who,
fighting games,
who
they're
knew?
happening.
Fighting games are amazing, right?
People enjoy them.
They are quite good. Controversial opinion. All right, kids. So did you play anything this week that's new?
New, no.
All right. So what did you get into? Just give us a slow rundown.
We
Quick
were
rundown.
playing it was mostly just what we were doing on stream, which was played Pokemon on Monday. We barreled our way through the Cerulean Gym, and had some fun with that. That was a good time. And then Thursday, what we do, we did like a real quick bit of Death Stranding just to check back in, and that's a game that's not like you can't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna pop in for half an hour and
That's the
enjoy like a light. Yeah,
That's the biggest reason I haven't been playing it.
it's like you have to commit some time to it, and it's a whole ordeal. So it's like, yeah, I delivered like 2 packages, and I was like, all right, I can't climb any more mountains. I've got other stuff I need to do. So I forget if I popped anything in the middle in there, but I did get into Dragon Ball FighterZ for a bit. I may have jumped straight to that, and so I was playing FighterZ story mode because I suck. I'm not a fighting game person. So
don't worry, you're becoming one.
We'll see.
You're transforming.
We'll see. I don't know.
Also, I just pulled up tickets depending upon your seating will be $48 to $100 for day 2 of EVO.
Okay.
So you're looking at anywhere from 50 to, depending on your game and the days, you're looking anywhere from $50 to $200. So
Okay.
yeah, 50 ain't shit for a con. That's nothing.
I mean, yeah.
Like PAX tickets alone for one day are $40.
That's yeah.
So anyway, go on.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun with that, and then that was kind of it. Friday, you were doing your stream, and so I just was playing fighters while you were playing like heroes.
So yeah, I bopped into that here. So I've been back on that Heroes of the Storm train. I've been playing it very casually. Been having a good time with it. It's been super fun. Quinn says in an insect-like voice I can translate through text. Your metamorphosis is nearly complete, Aaron.
I just imagine it in the voice of that one insect character from Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Oh, fucking.
What is his name?
Not Brack.
No, not Brack.
Oh, fuck.
The other one. I can never remember his name.
Hold on, I'm gonna look him up.
Yeah, look him up. That's how I imagined him.
Zorak.
Zorak, yes. Good old Zorak.
Higher pitched, but nearly on the money.
Yeah.
Hey. I used to be able to do his voice pretty well. Yeah.
That's very good.
What?
Yeah.
Now? What's up?
I need to watch that show again.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can play his voice for a minute. Zorak.
Yourselves,
I don't know
Ramones.
if it'll be loud enough.
Johnny Ramone. And I'm Marky Ramone.
And I'm Joey.
And I'm CJ. And I'm Zorak
I don't know if we can hear it over here.
And I'm Zorak Ramone. Okay. Do the rest of the show like this. I'm sure people will love it.
Wonderful. Yeah, that'll be great. You're like a shock jock now.
I mean, our openings are kind of already there.
Basically.
Yeah. Anyway. Go on.
I was
Oh,
hoping
okay.
for
Yeah,
you to
no, it's
talk
on
more.
me.
It's on you.
Sorry. Get me on that mic. I'll be switching voices every 10 minutes. Maybe one day, Quinn. Anyway,
Boy,
so
ain't right.
I played a lot of Heroes of the Storm. This past week, been kind of getting back into that. Been enjoying it casually. Really want to get some friends into that shit. Why the fuck do you think I want to DM for our campaign? It gives me an excuse to flex my VA muscles.
Exactly.
Alright, back to normal.
Oh, damn. All right.
So, anyway, I
You're
could
playing
do,
Heroes.
I could do VO.
Sure.
I totally do VO.
I wish I could.
I don't know, dude. You have a really good radio voice.
The mixer helps. But
No, even in general, before the mixer, you had a good radio voice. Like I've the majority of the time I've known you, you have had a good radio voice.
I appreciate that. I come from a radio family, so it helps.
I do not have a radio voice. I'm very nasal. The only thing that helps is my voice is very bassy.
Yep.
Everything else is just.
Eh.
Can confirm. Aaron has that voice for radio.
Thank you.
Quinn has a face for radio.
He himself would be a good character on Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Quinn would be a good Space Ghost character. But
okay, Heroes.
Heroes.
By that you mean punchable.
Yeah. So I've been just kind of dicking around in that, and then I on my free time I started doing drugs again.
Wait, what?
Just mainline in that vanilla WoW.
Oh, yep.
Cause like one night I was just kind of like, yeah, it's been a while. That was, oh man, that game hit some highs. Just, you lose just time to it so fast. Like, it's just like, cause you just like, you're in that world. And it's just, everything you do is like progress. And it feels good. But it's like really chill and relaxing because you have to walk everywhere in this big, like, kind of peaceful but terrifying world. And this rogue tried to gank me when I was questing and I fucked his shit up.
Of course.
It was great. I love playing a warrior because rogues all think, oh, they're going to gank. And I'm just like, you do realize you have to dodge because the way your character is built. And I am an arms warrior. You can clearly tell by my giant axe. Meaning I put points into overpower. Meaning every time you dodge, I get a massive crit on you.
Right.
Don't fuck with me. If you're a mage, fuck with me all you want. I'm your bitch. Freely admit that. But rogues are dumb. Anyway, so yeah, I've been messing around with that, and I'm almost done with my GTA 5 playthrough.
Oh, okay, cool.
On PC, so
yeah.
I don't know. Start Red Dead maybe after.
Sure, why not?
Rockstar up. So yeah, other than that, not much new going on. Let me see. I believe that Platinum Collection's out next week. I'm still debating if I want to pick that up.
Yeah.
Then Grand Blue is out then. Like it's Yakuza Collection's out. Like it's a lot of fucking remakes and it's a lot of remakes and shit until March. You know,
sure.
Then in March we got that Neo. We got that we got Neo. We got Persona. We got Doom. We got Animal Crossing. We got Grand Blue. But until then, it's kind of just like a dead zone. Since I mainlined all of Kakarot over the course of a week.
Right.
So.
All
right.
We got other things to play.
Yeah. Let's get to the news. The rest of the news.
Sure. We spent an hour and a half talking fighting games, basically. So.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do it.
As God intended. All right. So, Gears of War lead Rod Fergusson. The Coalition studio head is leaving to join Blizzard Entertainment.
Wow.
Just before Microsoft's next generation Xbox is coming into full view, he sent a heartfelt goodbye. Yeah, it's a remake, but like also, I feel like it's more of just a director's cut. Like I feel like it's a
Better realized vision.
yeah, like that same way Golden was. So, well, Quinn, I'll get into this in a second. So we'll get into their story in a second, Quinn. Give us a minute.
Yeah, here, go ahead. Excuse me, his name's Rivet now.
Rivet, sorry. All right, Rivet.
Nope.
Rivet. Bowl.
All right.
Anyway, in a full view, he sent out a heartfelt goodbye, saying that, quote, "It's time for a new adventure." He is joining Blizzard to oversee the Diablo franchise. Fergusson says that he will step in a new position in March after starting work on Gears of War 15 years ago. It doesn't seem there's any bad blood between Fergusson and Microsoft. As moments broke, news Phil Spencer replied with well wishes, saying, quote, "Thank you at Gears Viking for the passion and effort you've brought to Gears and Xbox and the work you've done to build the class team at Coalition. Best of luck on your best journey." And
Okay.
they talk about, the history of Gears. And Blizzard is currently working on Diablo 4, which was revealed. So a couple comments. Let's see. I put that sounds like a very bad. I put 190 hours, not starting again for an extra chapter. Thing is, dude, like it's so much more than an extra chapter, though. Like, hold on. All right, let's see. All right, so what do we got here? Changes to, let's see. So we're getting 3 new social links. We're getting changes to school life. We're getting seasons are added to the UI and text messages. Like, yeah, just look at all this shit. Like the fact that you can go out and do shit at night and Morgana isn't nagging you to go to bed alone is more than enough. Also, I beat that game in 95 hours, so I don't know what you're talking about, 190. But yeah, like that. It's like the people who like talk about Golden. I'm like, no, the difference is there.
I mean,
The
I
difference
also
is big
assume
enough.
that you are more intense about Persona 5 than maybe Nasty Boots is. I'm not sure on that.
I mean,
I know you're pretty intense into Persona 4 and 5.
I really like those games a lot, but like, if they felt like if that difference felt like a waste of time, I wouldn't play it. Like that's the, but like it felt like they flesh out those, like in the case of 4 Golden, they make mechanical changes that were very much needed. Oh, Megaten 5? You mean the game that's never gonna come out? Dude, that game. I'm saying that game is at least 2 years away at this point.
Really?
I never show anything.
Yeah.
They show nothing.
Uh,
I'm real psyched for Royal. I love Persona. Yeah, it was Persona 5 was 4th on my Game of the Year list the year it came out.
okay.
It was behind Mario Odyssey, it was behind Breath of the Wild, and it was behind Yakuza 0.
Sure.
So.
Also, yeah, like I don't know about Nasty Boots. I don't know about your playing styles, but I rarely ever reach 100 hours playing any video game.
That's just the length of the story in that game.
That's insane to me.
That's what it is. It's 100 hours.
Good God. Okay.
If you're fast like me, you can probably get in like 85.
Sure. Okay.
The only games shown at the Switch. Well, let us not forget that like 3 months after the Wii U came out, they showed. I have nearly 300 hours in Monster Hunter.
Ooh.
I have 150 in just one copy of Dragon Ball FighterZ. I have over 1,000 Warframe. Oh yeah, dude, I easily have over 100 hours in Destiny. Oh yeah, like World of Warcraft. I don't even want to see that number.
Yeah, you don't want to even look at that.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see the Halo number either. Oh, the Halo number is gross. I played the Halo every day after school and on weekends from 2003 to 2011. So,
Sure.
I did everything I could and played it hard by mistake. Yeah, like also, Aaron, if this like another thing is, you could probably shave that down to like anyone see my legendary 1,500 hours in Fire Emblem Awakening? God
Yeah.
damn.
Ugh.
Like just I don't know, Aaron. You probably have that kind of hours in Burnout Paradise or Skate.
Probably, yeah. No, you're right. They just don't track those kind of hours.
I actually so Nintendo does it at the system level, and I wish everyone would do that.
Yeah.
I would love to go like the DS does it as well, and I would love to go in and see those stats. Like I would love to go and see how much I've ruined my life.
What have I done to myself?
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
Um, so,
Okay.
but no. So first off, kind of a bummer for the Coalition. They've put out two really good games, and them losing like that big of a figurehead. Um, let's see, 100 hours. That's nothing in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I thought she was gonna say XCOM 2, and I'm like, yeah, I've played like 80 hours of XCOM. That makes sense. Oh, Civ, like 100 hours of Civ is like nothing.
Sure.
I'm gonna pull up your Steam profile, man.
Oh, I already pulled it up here.
Oh,
I already have the hours in front of me, and
what's your number one?
well, it says my number one's Elite Dangerous, but I think that's just me hanging out quite a bit too at 78 hours.
I mean, I still count that because it counts my WoW time running around an Ironforge in a circle talking to people.
Sure, at least you're doing something in that.
Oh fuck! I don't want to know how many hours I put into XCOM 2. You play Elite.
Yeah. Not currently, really. Because I don't know how to fly my damn ship, and there's a lot to learn and figure out. I'm still in my I've never moved on from my starting ship.
Yeah, so yeah, Civ 5, 78 hours. That makes sense.
Yeah.
My hours on Steam are all borked because, like, it cannot be tracking some of these correctly. Because I know I have way more time in Destiny 2. And, like, I know that I have more time in Team Fortress 2.
Sure.
Whatever.
But yeah, let's see these hours.
My top is 48 in Xenoverse 2.
Oh, okay. Well then.
This is why I'm like, this has to be broken. Because I know I've spent far more time in some of these.
Quinn says, "Do me."
Oh, okay. Hold on. The neon butt plug.
Oh man, it's a good way to just unwind,
Dude,
like listening to a podcast or a video or something.
Yeah, like I don't just pick flowers, like, but like still, like Quinn says he smokes grass. Yeah, okay. Dim Drive gaming at 100 plus megabytes per second, 331 hours. Warframe 303, Destiny 291, Monster Hunter 242, Eve Battle. Quinn, you need a fucking girlfriend. Or another hobby. Jesus,
Those are some high numbers for Mass Effect 2.
That's a really high number for Jedi Fallen Order.
Wow.
A lot of these I admittedly did play on console, so I don't have the hours tracked on Steam as well. I'm so glad my 360 doesn't track hours. Or my PS3. My PS3 especially.
Sure.
My PS3 is just like, shh, this is between us, baby.
Yeah, no, this is our secret.
All
right. So.
Fuck it. Yeah, all right. We're going to pull up my WoW character.
Oh, we're doing this now? Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. We're going to pull up my main WoW character. This is the one I've had since October of 2005.
All right.
All right, let's... Oh, this is gonna be depressing. All right.
I mean, great.
Yeah, both.
I just want to say this is 2 weeks in a row now we have pulled up your Warcraft character.
This is a different one though. This is different. This we pulled up classic last time.
Did we?
Yeah, I think we did.
No, you were showing us the new stuff.
Oh,
all the
right.
new crap that they were, because you were explaining how they would like mess things up.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not playing retail right now. Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on. Oh fuck. $102 days, 55 minutes.
102 days.
Yep. So
Yep.
let's put that into a calculator, everyone. Alright, so 24 times 102, 2,448 hours.
Oh.
I'm going to say at least a quarter of that is literally just me running around Ironforge in a circle talking to people.
Sure.
Wow, 102 days. Wow.
Yep.
I am the king of the no lives.
Oh.
Actually, if Quinn had kept the same character since vanilla like me, I bet his would be worse. I am guaranteeing his would be worse. Because I may, in recent expansions, have played more than Quinn. But I would say vanilla through Wrath, Quinn was way more tryhard than I was. Oh, no fucking doubt.
I would love to see a compilation like everyone's total hours played on a chart.
I can't believe the pigment is completely... You have to remember, though, this is over the course of 15 years, which... What does that break down to per year?
That's a good question.
Alright, so 102 times 24 divided by 15.
Yep.
163 hours per year.
So, I mean,
Yeah,
that's actually not terrible.
My other characters don't have nearly as much time, though. Like, my second most probably has, like, 14 days. If that.
Okay.
If I wasn't hacked during Cataclysm, I'd have at least over 400 days. Yeah, no. Fact. True facts. Because, like, I was a GM in a hardcore no life, but, like, I delegated a lot of tasks. Quinn was just, like, maximum no life. I don't think I will ever play a game like that again to that extent. Like, it's just never gonna happen. Like, they would have to make a new MMO that is even crazier.
Right.
Like if you want Nasty Boots, I can pull my my like secondary main and
Don't
see
do
what his
that.
hours is. It's nowhere near as close. Like it's like not even. It's probably not even a 10th. No. It's probably exactly a 10th, I believe.
All right.
That's okay. I have our 1K Twitch credits and nothing to spend them on.
Yeah.
I mean, spend them on us. That's the obvious answer. Sub to us. You'll get a shiny new badge and the title of God King. And in the subreddit, you'll get or not the subreddit, Jesus. In the Discord, you'll get a shiny red logo of your name. Alright, so yeah. So
yeah. That was right.
Yeah.
We were in the middle of a news story.
Oh, channel points, I mean. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, look, we're working on shit, okay? We have to, like, our artist has other projects, and, like, he just got the sub badge done. And the sub badge is currently being approved by the fine folks over at
Twitch.
So, but it'll look like this when it's done, as you can see by my name.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
yeah. So yeah, we're in the middle of a news story.
Yes.
So he left. Rod Fergusson has left. Gears and the Coalition, a studio he helped found, to go work on Diablo over at Blizzard to oversee the Diablo franchise. I think this is actually so for Microsoft. This really sucks because they're losing a guy in key leadership. I think for Blizzard, this is excellent. I think one of the big problems Blizzard has had over the past 2 years is the fact that they have lost a lot of key leadership and some really smart guys. And I think this is a step in the right direction. Bringing a really talented individual who knows what makes a good game and how to run a studio in to help with things out.
Sure.
And Blizzard needs Diablo 4 to be an absolute banger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they need it to be at this point because of all the bad blood.
Yeah.
So I think that this is a smart move. Like, all around on Blizzard's part. Like, it may not be the best move for, like, the company. Like, as a whole. Like, it might not be the best move for Microsoft. But I'm sure Microsoft has enough money to find very talented people.
Sure.
And I'm sure that he's not the only person who did all that good work on Gears 4 and 5. So, I don't know, Quinn. And also, this also could be one of the many things in a culture change over at Blizzard as well.
Right.
So, I actually know one of the top dudes over working on Diablo 4 right now. He used to be a Telltale employee. We did like an hour-long interview for him when I was at the previous employer. And he's a super good dude. So,
Okay.
That Diablo, I assure you people, Diablo 4 looks like it's in really good hands.
Sure.
So here's hoping that it turns out great.
Okay.
Next news story is Rockstar Games. Co-founder Dan Houser is leaving in March.
That's amazing.
Bro, this is like one of the Coen brothers leaving the Coen brothers. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
He has been there every step of the way. The figure was a key part of GTA, Red Dead, and heavily involved in Max Payne 3, Bully, and LA Noire. He's not saying what comes next after March. He said, "We're extremely grateful for Hauser's contributions. Rockstar has built some of the most critically acclaimed, commercially successful game worlds, a global community of passionate fans, and an incredibly talented team." Like, this dude wrote the entirety of the first Red Dead, co-wrote all the Grand Theft Autos, co-wrote Red Dead 2, and, like, dude.
Yeah.
And then, like, Leslie Benz left, like, 2-3 years ago, right? Like, they've lost 2 of their top 3 guys.
Yeah.
I'm almost nervous for the next game.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. On some level, it's like, I don't know where do you go with Rockstar, because they're basically been concentrating on Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead.
I got it. I figured it out.
Okay.
Rockstar presents Table Tennis 2.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Sure.
That game was a really good tech demo for the 360.
Yep.
It was just like you could see every little HD detail on the ball.
Yep.
Do that again, but now with like ray tracing, have that shit run on a 2080 Ti.
Right. Exactly.
Nasty Boot says, "I hope it opens room for younger talent." I think it will. In some cases, it will.
I think it's going to shake up that whole place. So.
Yeah, I think that's part of it for sure. Let's see. It's the same engine that runs Red Dead 2. It's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like especially from a writing standpoint. So like, because now like it's one of the Hauser brothers doing all the writing.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Especially because the writing is like the best fucking part of those games.
Right.
Like
So
like Red Dead Redemption 2.
mhm.
Arthur Morgan is one of the best written characters in all of video games. He is so good. And so, like, I have never seen a game. Like, games confront mortality all the time. Like, the mortality, like, the fucking, like, how one will deal with one's own death and shit.
Yeah.
But, like Red Dead 2 does it in, like, a way that I'm just like, this is exactly how most humans would behave in this situation. Especially someone who lived in life like Arthur's. Yeah, okay.
Sure.
This checks out.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm and all this along with rumors of like the new Grand Theft Auto is being worked on and it's apparently going to be in Vice City.
Oh.
They're going back to that. Like that rumor came around, they're doing that beat.
Hmm.
Which I mean that's cool. If that's true.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm down to return to the 80s.
80s part 2.
Are
The
they
20s.
are they going to get a ton of famous voice actors for it again?
Yeah.
Bring back Ray Liotta.
After Red Dead 2,
Yeah. Well, they have all the money in the world.
between GTA 5, GTA Online.
I might actually play a GTA game if they do it. I love the GTA franchise so much.
Mm-hmm.
I love San Andreas. I love Vice City. I love 3. Like I might do another. Like now that 5 is on Game Pass, I literally am thinking about like that's the only console that's left that I haven't beaten it on.
Sure.
like,
Yep.
Like it's a consideration.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is huge.
It's huge. I wonder what's... Yeah, when you consider, like, they were having trouble making the next Grand Theft Auto because they were, like, looking at just the world post GTA 5, and it's like... It's kind of what we've been writing. I feel like GTA, in the way that they've been doing it, would just be beating a dead horse.
Right, well, yeah, because, like, it was... Because GTA was all about, like, here, let's make fun of reality and, like, make reality ridiculous. But it's gotten to the point where, like, reality is too ridiculous.
Yep.
Like, that's... I mean, in a fucked up way, right? Like, that's the whole thing.
It was about poking fun, but it was also like just saying out loud what everyone kind of thought subtly or just like talked about with coworkers, and that was it. And then you didn't see it in other media. Know.
Also, every single Rockstar game has taught me a very important lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the federal government.
Fuck everyone is what I learned. Holy shit.
But like every single one of those games, the federal government fucks over the protagonist harder than anyone else. Like,
sure, but everyone absolutely plays a hand in a big hand.
Oh yes, absolutely.
It's the individuals that have the smallest, but then you have someone who's in control of corporations, and then you have the federal government, and they both wield large hammers. And they're wielded by corrupt people.
I really love. I was like playing 5 recently. I really love the Michael's rant where it's just like, now I have to go steal, now I have to go break in and steal nerve gas from a corrupt government agency, but with a tandem fucking rotor helicopter that with money I don't have to steal nerve gas from fucking terrorists. I'm just like, it's so good.
It's fun. So
that and they hire like lesser known actors and always get like they hire lesser known actors and turn them into stars essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so seeing what they did with especially from like 4 on in terms of like graphics and up to date, looks to see them take what they've done with GTA 5 and apply it to Vice City. Will be interesting.
What is it? Okay, you look at like Red Dead 2, right? Especially like the PC version.
Yep.
And you like think about like what is this gonna look like on a PS5 / modern PC
Yep.
with a modern engine in GTA.
It's gonna be good.
That is gonna be the most ray traced neon ass city of all time.
That we're gonna burn a lot of hours in that game.
Dude, just fuck. The thing with Rockstar is like how long can they keep up the streak, right? Because I'm not counting LA Noire because it was developed by another team. It was developed by Team Bondi. But
Yeah.
in-house Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead, Max Payne 3, Bully, even Manhunt. Like Manhunt's good. It's not great, but like hit, and more recently, just all the Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead being the mega hits of the industry.
Yeah.
Like the question is like where do you go from here?
Apparently GTA, and then yeah. Let's see if they can figure out GTA Vice City without Dan Houser here.
Yeah, I'm hoping, man.
That's the real litmus test.
Like it's just fuck. I need more Grand Theft Auto in my life though. That's for sure.
Sure.
And like I know that they don't want to do more of the same old.
Yeah.
Like, but like, man, I would kill for some single player DLC for 5. Like
Right.
just playing this campaign again and just these characters and this world and just like the fact that everything just feels so real and grounded and like a lot of the jokes in those games, that game still holds up.
Yep.
Like GTA 5 was made in came out in 2013 and most of those jokes still play.
Right.
Not too much has changed in 7 years.
That's the thing. That's what's making this so hard.
Like the change from 4 to 5 is the world got more ridiculous and more like internet ingrained because like you remember GTA 4 came out like 8 months after the first iPhone.
Right.
So there was still a lot of room for technology to fucking infect everything.
Yeah.
And then 5 came out in the middle of that phase, and now we're kind of at the point where like we've just accepted it, and like I feel like we have one more game, at least in contemporary, about infecting it. Oh, what if they do modern day Miami? That'd be funny.
I mean, they might. They might.
I love GTA 5 and I haven't finished it, but I did show up on Game Pass and everything. My X looks super sweet, so. Dude, like, it's a great game. I had a great time with it. Like, they actually didn't do an X enhanced port of that game, so it doesn't actually get that much benefit from the X, unfortunately, like some games do. It gets a benefit. The frame rate's more stable, and it gets upscaled, but not like it doesn't get the treatment like Red Dead 2. Like Red Dead 2 until the PC version was out, like the Xbox One X was the way to play it. So, yeah. So,
okay.
Good luck, Rockstar.
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
I'm dying to find out what you're doing next.
Yep.
All right. The wonderful 101.
Yes.
One of, if not my favorite Wii U games. Actually, probably my second favorite. Bayonetta 2 does exist.
Okay.
Launched a Kickstarter. Now, this Kickstarter was for $50,000. That develops nothing. I imagine this Kickstarter was to find out if this project was even worth doing.
Right.
Which, god damn it, it certainly looks that way.
Yeah.
Wii U best games. One of the Wii U's best games, indeed. So they put out a Kickstarter, and the goals were, if we have 50K, the Wii U version comes out. If we get, I believe it was 100K, or 250K Steam version, 500K PS4, 1 million Time Attack, 1.5 Lucas First Mission, 1.7 Remix Soundtrack, 2 million Lucas Second Mission.
Hmm.
So Luca is this little kid at the end of the game who becomes like the one like the future of the Wonderful 101.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, they I'm very happy this happened. Um,
Yeah.
they obviously like did the tweet thing, Wonderful 101 101 port. You know, they did. You know, we need your help, so on and so forth. And first off, they have like it's amazing that this is happening. I'm so happy.
Right.
And they have stretch goals. I want to show
Okay.
some of those off. Um, so they have special goals for reaching like certain things. Watch the YouTube video. This will save after reach 6 to 2,000. So you watch this. So apparently, if we get a certain amount of views at Mission 12, Kamiya unblocks everyone. That means
Great.
Hideki Kamiya will unblock everyone he's ever blocked on Twitter.
Jesus Christ, that's funny.
Alright, so one of the rewards is getting blocked by him on Twitter.
Right.
So if you can't believe it's a thing.
If it gets people going.
So yeah, the version's cover art, remastered double pack. So we'll go through the rewards one by one.
All right.
So if you pledge, I'm gonna translate to basically U.S. dollars best I can. It's gonna be rough, but it's close. $39, you get Wonderful 101 digitally, platform of your choice.
Okay.
$44, you get a physical copy. $55, you get a digital game plus the digital OST and a digital comic. $60, you get the physical game and a keychain.
Okay.
$75, you get 2 copies of the Wonderful 101 remastered. One physical, one digital.
All right.
$82, you get a soundtrack CD, abridged version, physical release, keychain, digital soundtrack, digital comic. $84, you get 2 physical copies. $110, you get a physical copy, a keychain, a soundtrack, a t-shirt. You get blocked on Twitter by Kamiya, a digital compact, and a bridge soundtrack. Then at $150, they had a sticker set, a physical comment, a Sentinels, that's the team they're part of, identification card, and a digital comic. $160, you get the full CD soundtrack, along with all the other awards. $200, you get a soft cover art book, along with all the other rewards. $270, you get all that plus an acrylic standee, a Wonderful 101 pendant. Yeah, because they have the little pendant they use to like turn into the wonderful ones.
That's right. That's good.
At $360, it adds a vinyl soundtrack. At $110, they have a remixed version where they have a Wonderful 101 toy set. Another 180 version is a 101 you can choose to go for is you get the Wonderful 101 mask.
Oh wow! All right.
$250, you get a trophy. $550, they had a 12-inch figure, a Wonderful 1 button in a display case. Thank you mentioned in the art book, a custom Joy-Cons along with the soundtrack, the vinyl soundtrack, the Wonderful 101 pendant, the acrylic standee, the softcover art book, and then all the stuff from the earlier tiers. Wonderful music. I'm curious. What's the biggest one?
Yeah, let's get to the big one here.
So yeah, I think that is the biggest one is that 550 one. Yeah.
Okay.
That's limit one of 7 is left. So yeah, looking through the rewards here, they have so that's the keychain, stickers,
Yep.
Sentinel's identification card,
Yep.
Pendant, T-shirt, digital comic, physical comic, acrylic dior. Oh, fuck! I want it. I want it so bad. Fucking soundtracks, full soundtrack. Man, look at them controllers.
God damn, they are going all out on this.
The mask.
This is a lot.
One of the things that they're out of this one, but the jacket was one of the backer rewards.
Okay. Wow, that jacket is fantastic.
Framed button display of all the wonderful ones.
All right.
12-inch Wonder Red figure.
Sure.
The cast.
Holy crap. I would wear that jacket.
Real name Will Wedgwood. Weapon Vulcan Knuckles. Unite Morph. Unite Hand.
Jesus.
Unite Sword. Unite Gun. I would wear the fuck out of that jacket if they made it in fat kid sizes. Like, no questions asked.
They have a whole goddamn plan.
Unite Sword. Unite Gun.
Uh-huh. This is weird.
I love the fact that his bullets are other members of the Wonderful Ones.
Yep. That's how you do the most damage.
Yeah, look. Wonder Blue. Ah!
Yep.
That's Unite Whip. I really want to replay it. Let's get a Kickstarter for Tank. That was a fun multiplayer game, but I don't need it as much as I need this. So everyone, if you didn't back the Kickstarter, that's fine, but you better buy this fucking game. All right, look, motherfuckers. We constantly bitch about how we get derivative, boring bullshit in this industry all the time. And then rad, creative, fun, challenging games like this come out, and they sell so poorly. Like, hold on. I was talking with Anthony about how unbelievably bad this game sold when they announced this Kickstarter. All right, let me pull up something here. In case you were wondering, never aware of how terribly the Wonderful One bombed Japan, within an hour, the Kickstarter has more backers than the amount of units sold in its entire first week.
All right.
So we bitch about how this fucking game or the industry never gets fucking, cool creative shit, and it's all sequels, but then when something like this comes out and y'all motherfuckers don't go out and buy it and then bitch about how we never get cool shit. Well, you know what? Here it is. Here's cool shit. It's getting a second chance. Show people that you want it. The Wii U was shunned. Well, that's because the Wii U is kind of a piece of shit, but that's another story entirely. But, like, this game, like, other Wii U games sold well. There were other Wii U games that sold great. You know? Like, for the platform it was on.
Sure.
No. Do not tell me the Wii U was on.
We've already done this. I
will.
I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, Quinn, it's coming on PC. It is coming on PC. 3D World is a great Mario game. The Nintendo games that are on the Wii U are great. And this is the one and this is a Nintendo game. It was published by Nintendo. I don't know why they're allowing this to happen. Probably because it sold so poorly. They're like, oh, that piece of shit? Yeah, whatever. Go make your peasant money on it, I guess. Yeah, good. Fuck. Please.
Oh. Grand Theft Auto 5 came out 2 days after.
Yeah. Yes,
That won't help.
That did not help their case. Okay, so here's the thing about the Wii U. It has the problem that the N64 has.
Oh man, okay.
And I can't believe I have to have this fucking...
You do not have to have it. We've
No!
had...
The chat has brought it up! This new
It's the
thing
same person who brought it up last time.
No,
We're fine. We've
no,
had
it's-
this
no,
talk.
No, it's not.
God
Ethan
damn
brought
it.
it up last week.
Oh, no? Well, not last week. No, it was earlier.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna fuck it. There's
That's
new
fine.
people in the chat.
All right.
But look at this fucking game. Look how great this looks. Look at this shit. Anyway,
No, that game's great.
but no, okay. So the Wii U has the same problem that the N64 fucking has, and that to a lesser extent the GameCube has, and basically every Nintendo console that isn't the Switch or the Super Nintendo and Nintendo. And that is the fact that there are like 20 really great games that are genuinely really fucking incredible and amazing, and then just a bunch of shit. Like, just tons of shit. Or nothing. In the case of the Wii U, it's nothing. In the case of, like, the N64, it's terrible, terrible fucking video games. Quinn, pink-haired French girls and thigh highs may or may not be my kink. The whip is a huge plus.
Also want to bring up, just for the Wii U even, like 5 days after Wonderful 101 came out was the much anticipated Wind Waker HD.
Yeah.
So if you're hurting for money and you're not trying to buy every single game for the Wii U, you're probably waiting for Wind Waker.
Wind Waker came in a bundle, like with the system.
Was it only a bundle though?
No. I'm just saying that's how I bought my Wii U. I bought the Wind Waker bundle and I bought Wonderful 101 with it.
Okay.
Wind Waker, yeah. Like, I'm not saying there are not great games on the Wii U. Wonder Black Token Black Guy. I am saying that, like, the Wii U as a whole was hard to program for. It has it had no third party support at all.
Correct.
It was expensive compared to its competition. The tablet gimmick was rarely used well. Not never, but rarely. Yeah.
I guess, like, the defense comes for the Wii U because, like, the system itself, like, I think the worst part about the system is that it was hard to program for.
Oh,
like
and
that.
Also its interface is trash. That's on top of that as well.
Its interface?
Like its UI. I don't like the UI on the Wii U.
Yeah, it's not amazing, but I was fine with it for what it was. As far as, like, the gimmicky stuff, like, I thought there was some great stuff going on there that especially came in like Mario Maker, and obviously not a lot of developers used it, but I don't think that's the console's fault.
I think that, like, it's part of the console's fault for the fact that you could have just made a normal game system and, you know, gotten more developers on board with that.
I wish people had used those gimmicks more, because I think there was a lot of good use for them.
Let's see. Okay, so Deus Ex ran like trash on it. Batman ran like extra trash on it, had frame rate problems. Zombie U was admittedly cool, but like, this is all gimmicky stuff that, like, I don't want to play.
Wonderful 101 was gimmicky.
Yes, and that was the worst parts of that game. Every time that you had to look, like, you can go. Batman does not always run like trash. It runs great on the PS4 and on my PC. I will boot up Batman at 60 FPS fucking right now. It runs great. But yeah, so are you referring to 360 version of Batman, which it also ran fine?
I didn't have problems with it. At least I didn't get up to night, but
okay, so let's fucking talk. Like, let's talk about it. So you can go back and watch the Let's Play we did of this fucking game, and watch Anthony and I both struggle immensely every time the game is like, here, use our shitty, awkward motion control gimmick, or looked at like have to manage something on the television while looking down at the gamepad. So you're fucking holding it up to make sure you're looking, okay, I'm moving the block this way, but punching in the right thing here, and it's just annoying, and it sucked. It was by far it was the only, one of the great parts about this port is I don't have to deal with that shit.
I see.
I'm a hardcore Nintendo fan, alright? Like, I'm a big Nintendo fan, but the Wii U was, like, not it, fam. It has some great games on it. Yeah, like, I'm not saying the Wii U doesn't have great games. But, like, the N64 has great games, and it is also trash. The problem is not the fact that, like, there are no great games. It is the limited amount of great games. Like, you can boil that system's library down to, like, 25 great experiences. And then, like, if you factor in personal taste for myself, it kind of cuts down to, like, 18-ish.
I think as long as you are going to have positive memories of the Wii U, like, it's not going to affect how you feel about the console in terms of success.
The system that nearly tanked Nintendo. Good job, boys.
Yeah, half of that was marketing, and you know that.
Part of it was marketing, but
like who the hell names that system that?
Part of it was deciding to like go with a power PC architecture in 2012. Part of it was like being like, we could make a 1080p system that does native 1080p and keeps up with modern systems and modern UI, or we can do this gamepad gimmick and make this thing extra hard to develop for, and put a bunch of 360 ports on it. All right, it's go time. Yeah.
Well, they figured out with the Switch.
Yeah, they did. Good. What was the Wii U the necessary step to get there?
I guess. Apparently. They felt strongly enough about the gimmicky ideas of the Wii U that they just refined it in the Switch.
I mean, except that was one of the problems with the Wii U. If the Wii U, you would have took it anywhere, then that's something you can sell on. That makes that gimmick worthwhile.
Yeah, a bit. I've taken it out like twice.
Oh.
It's fun until I actually do it, and then unless you're taking it on the bus and playing it there, which I don't do.
Yeah, but the thing is though, is like the Xbox One, may barely do 1080, but it at least can run those games, whereas the Wii U couldn't.
Sure.
So it was never getting any third-party game ever.
Right.
While the PS4 and Xbox One are getting all this great software, the Wii U is I think the perfect example of what the Wii U is this was my experience with the Wii U, is twice a year or so, a fucking amazing Nintendo experience would come out on it. Absolutely incredible. I am not going to say there are bad games on the Wii U. There are great games on the Wii U. But, however, this shit, it was, oh my god. I
liked it. I don't know.
But anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm not saying there weren't amazing experiences on the Wii U, because there were plenty of them. There were not plenty, but there were enough. The problem is the entire year I'm playing my PS4, I'm playing my PC, or I'm even playing my Xbox. And then for a 2-week period from when a game comes out, my Wii U gets used, and then it immediately goes back to being a dust collector.
I think that's just your experience. I think there's a lot of people that had that experience, but I think for Nasty Boots, I don't think that was going to be the same experience, and so it's just forever going to be this disconnect.
Fair enough. Like Aaron, I thought it would be a fun podcast idea. When we have a slow news week that isn't like this one. We should rank the Nintendo consoles.
We could do that with all the consoles. We could come up with all sorts of lists.
We could, yeah. Let's. If we have a slow news week, everyone, we're gonna rank the Nintendo consoles.
Sure, we'll come up with a list of things to rank, and we'll do that.
Yeah. So
that sounds fun.
Like I said, and once again, I will say the Wii U and the Wii U has some of my favorite games. Bayonetta 2 is my favorite game of this console generation.
Sure,
it's an amazing fucking game. Like straight up, love it. It was like, yeah.
Yep. Splatoon.
Splatoon. Great new IP. Mario 3D World. It's just
Mario Maker.
Yeah, Mario Maker. But like, I look at my total Wii U collection, and it's like 15 games total.
Sure.
It's like
I have less than 15 PS4 games.
I have. Are we including digital games?
If we get to digital games, I might be at 15.
If we're including digital,
we're including like garbage games I've never played.
Okay, well, we're including.
I just happen to get.
If we're including digital games, I think I own, like 40 PS4 games.
Okay.
Ish. Hold on. We'll go by 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, plus digital. Okay, so no, it may actually be closer to like 60.
Okay.
Okay, but like, here's the problem when you say PS4 exclusive.
Oh, man.
Like, it doesn't matter if they're exclusive or not, because the Wii U wasn't getting multiplats, man. It wasn't getting The Witcher, and it wasn't getting Batman, and it wasn't getting... and that was one of its problems. It wasn't getting, Valiant Hearts, and, the list can go and go and go and go.
Right.
But, like, even exclusives, like, I do have a lot of PS... how many of those are exclusive? Killzone, Infamous, Bloodborne... Uncharted Collection, Uncharted Lost Legacy, Uncharted 4. Let's see. Hold on, I'm going off of memory. Lordy, I'm gonna Persona 5. I'm not debating that. I'm asking what PS4 exclusives you have. Okay, sorry, I didn't know. Looking over at it, I have Gran Turismo Sport, Spider-Man, God of War, Infamous, Killzone, Bloodborne, Ratchet and Clank, Last Guardian, Judgment, Yakuza, all the Yakuza, literally every Yakuza, Persona 5. I'm sure I'm missing a few, but like, I have many, fucking PS4 exclusives.
Sure.
It's a thick list. Like that's the, yeah. What about you?
Exclusives or?
Yeah, PS4 exclusives.
All right. I got Uncharted 4. I got the Shadow of the Colossus remake. Death Stranding, Bloodborne?
Bloodborne's exclusive. Oh yeah, I have Death Stranding.
Spider-Man, Last Guardian.
Spider-Man's really fucking good.
Infamous Second Son. And that is it.
I have Resogun. I have Resogun too.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the other one.
Uh,
Um, like I think that um, like I think PS4 people overstate its exclusive library a little bit. Like if you want to talk about other systems that are like PS4 is a great system. Like its library is fucking killer. But no, I have Detroit, but Detroit isn't exclusive anymore. That's on PC. Just like Nier isn't exclusive anymore.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, like my PS4 library eats up literally almost an entire section of shelving by itself. Like it is almost 3 rows deep. Um, yeah, like it is a vast library.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. No Detroit. I played enough David Cage. I'm done.
yeah. No, so if you want to hear some real depressing news, I played through Detroit 4 times
Okay.
because I did it once because that was the last LP we did back at the former employer, but it was also we streamed through it with Stephanie, and Stephanie was so mad about the ending she got, she made us do it 2 other times.
Oh.
I killed all the robots, got a 0% ending. God Lord, David K. And I sent that meme out in the chat 2 weeks ago. Now that we're talking about Detroit, just like yeah, watch Blade Runner in the bar with the sound off. But I think I got the gist of it.
Yeah.
That's what Detroit is.
Yeah.
David
Oh, man.
David Cage has made one genuinely good product in my mind, and even it has fucking massive flaws.
Yeah.
Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
But Heavy Rain's flaws are fun and dumb, so it's easier to laugh at it. And just
Sure.
go, okay. Versus Detroit, which no, Heavy Rain is not The Room. That's Heavy Rain. And maybe it's because
the room of video games is The Quiet Man.
Yeah, that's no, I'd say The Quiet Man is a better fit. As much it has weird dialogue, but all these a lot of games have weird dialogue. But Detroit has the Kurgan from Highlander. Oh wait, no, I'm totally fucking wrong.
The room of video games deadly. Yeah. That's up there.
Yeah.
Sorta. Yeah.
Can't wait for the second one.
I can't believe there's a second one. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Keep going.
Yeah. No, David Cage's video games are all poorly directed dross, but the thing about David Cage in the past is it was in the coffee, Zeke. Deadly Premonition is still a joy to play through, man. I'm telling you. That game, I still remember my first run of that game, and it was amazing. Yeah, it plays like garbage. Deadly Premonition does play like garbage, I'll give you that. But, problem with David Cage games now, yeah, it's dog shit, but it's enjoyable dog shit. Yeah, the problem with David Cage now is, David Cage's first 2 big games, Indigo Prophecy or even his first 3, Omicron, Indigo Prophecy, and Heavy Rain, he got away with it because they were doing shit that they were doing shit that no one else was doing, and they're doing story stuff that no one else was doing, and trying to push games forward as art, and they have these cutting edge graphics. Even now that looks really good.
Sure.
like even that, like this PS4 port of Heavy Rain looks fucking fantastic, but like Telltale came and happened, and you look at Telltale and you're like, they completely did everything David Cage did, but with just a different art style and good writing, and David Cage starts to fall apart like a fucking house of cards. And then Until Dawn happens and it makes it even worse. You know, and like you go and you like play, you go back and you check out like Heavy Rain or Omicron, and you're like, God, these suck. Dear Lord, do these suck. And then you play his contemporary games, which his worst fucking game is fucking is Beyond. Like, holy crap, it's bad. I got almost everyone to survive that can survive, except for the one character that I wanted to murder, which pissed me off immensely. Um, they didn't stand a chance. Yeah, but like, look at this. This is a Heavy Rain trailer from what, 9 years ago. Playscope.com, back when everyone used to watermark trailers like jackasses. Remember when we did that shit?
Oh yeah, no.
Fucking.
That's what you did.
So you had to do. You had to protect your branding, bro. You had to, yeah. Like even the PS3 version of this looks pretty good. Like you can tell it's not as sharp, but but like
it's still good.
Yeah, it's still like tells you like they are doing cutting edge tech, but like just the writing is horse shit. Like the writing is shit, and like it, you know, the choices don't really matter in a lot of cases. Like they fought like it you know, it's a cone that goes like this. You know, it makes a diamond.
Right.
You know, very similar. Like all these games do the same shit.
Yeah.
But like, you know, these were only good because you didn't get to see a good one of these until 2012, you know, in The Walking Dead.
Right.
Like, I remember I played The Walking Dead, and then a year later, I, what's it called? Beyond Two Souls came out, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Well, the thing is the game didn't tell you that one of them was the killer. The game didn't tell you at all. So you were just, you know, like, so when the game finally did reveal that who the killer was, it was like supposed to be even a bigger shock, and it like was just like, okay, but then like you pick it apart and it doesn't make sense, like many David Cage experiences. Yeah.
Man.
Like it just doesn't make sense.
Yep.
Heavy Rain isn't really a horror game. It's more of a like
thriller?
Suspense?
Suspense?
Yeah, suspense thriller. I don't know. I need to revisit that game. I want it fresh in my memory. Yeah.
I have no desire. I'm done.
I've replayed all of these games multiple times in recent memory, except for this one, due to Let's Plays and whatnot, so...
Sure.
Maybe I should just inflict this pain upon myself. See how far I can get through it. My first run of Heavy Rain, I got everyone like alive and safe and like in a good place.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, like my opinion is like ranking the David Cage games, Heavy Rain's the best, then Indigo Prophecy, then Detroit, then I don't know. Omicron tells a better story than Beyond, but playing Omicron sucks ass. So, I guess I'll put Detroit above it. Or, sorry, Beyond above it.
Okay.
So, one more news story, and then we'll go into questions. Omicron is still fantastic. Dude, I want you to play it. We've had this discussion. You have your PC. Play Omicron now and fucking come back to me. So EA has provided its first plans for the coming fiscal year, revealing it will launch 12 PC and console games, as well as 2 mobile projects. The news came out of the publisher's CEO and CFO Blake Jorgensen as part of the company's investor call. The fiscal year under Omicron is the best David Cage game, but is as the one thing that every other Cage game doesn't. And that's David fucking Bowie. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That does not save that dumpster fire. So, anyway. Bullshit. Okay.
Keep reading.
Alright, so we'll run from April 2020 to March 2021. Of these 12 games, 4 will come from the sports franchises, Madden, FIFA, etc. The other 4 will be from smaller developers, possibly joining the likes of Sea of Solitude and A Way Out under the EA Originals brand. However, there may be something like Command & Conquer. Detroit has the Kurgan. I mean, if we're going to have this argument, then fucking Beyond Two Souls has Willem Dafoe. So
Right.
somehow he ropes someone into his bullshit every time. Well, I mean, for fuck's sake, Willem Dafoe was the Green Goblin.
Oh, he was many things.
Godspeed.
Many things.
Godspeed, Spider-Man. Oh.
I want to watch The Lighthouse. I haven't gotten around to that.
Ellen Page is fine. Like, she is whatever. She's not as big as she thinks she is. Do it. Lighthouse is a good flick.
Seems like fun. I watched one scene where what's his name's drunk and says he doesn't like Willem Dafoe's cooking and he just damns him to hell.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
That does sound pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
He just yells a full on speech, and then Robert Pattinson is like, "All right, have it your way. I like your cooking."
All right. So, and for the final third of those upcoming titles, the next 4 will draw from a breadth of EA's IP. I take back everything I said about Rob Pattinson being a bad actor. He wasn't. He's never been a bad actor. He was just in bad content. It's like, hey man, you try and save shit.
His role in Harry Potter was very plain and like nothing. And then Twilight is what it is. But kind of like Zac Efron, you take the money, you take the fame, and then you go do whatever you want after that.
Yeah, like if someone came to us, Aaron, was like, hey, do you want to make millions of dollars and be in some really god-awful movies? I'd be like,
right.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Like, once you've made it and then you get that offer, you're like, hell no, because you don't need it.
Yeah,
but when you don't have anything...
Yeah, like when you're like Chris Pratt and you're waiting tables at Bubba Gump Shrimp and you're eating shrimp that people didn't finish.
Yep. It's why Daniel Radcliffe is doing a bunch of weird shit.
Yeah, he has a really good movie on Amazon, on Amazon Prime, about him trying to date a married woman.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So just like how fucking Kylo Ren, Adam Driver, that movie Marriage Story on Netflix is fucking exceptional.
Okay.
It's so good. But it's also like a weird art piece that stars him with Scarlett Johansson.
Sure. All right.
Alright, but they say the final third of those upcoming titles will draw from the breadth of EA's IP, since they'll continue with existing franchises.
Yep.
Confirmed that Battlefield, however, will not be among them, saying that the next entry in DICE's shooter will leverage the growing base of the next generation consoles with a fiscal year of 2020 launch, meaning holiday 2021. It's already announced Medal of Honor, Above and Beyond for Oculus Rift and Dragon Age 4, though neither of those have a release date. Those could be part of the list. The grand total of 14 games will eclipse EA output from the past year, which saw 8 titles, including Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which, quote, significantly exceeded sales expectations with over, it says 8 million in the article, but we know as of last week's news story, 10 million copies sold.
Whew.
So, I don't know. Titanfall 3.
Yeah.
I know that's a while away, but that's what I want from them. Like, this is just, like, EA at make Madden not suck. Make Madden better.
They have no incentive though, right?
Their only competition is a really bad Canadian football game.
Right.
Well.
Yep. So.
Yeah. So.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like, oh my god, I just got sent this amazing fighting game meme that I'm going to send to the Discord. You all fuckers better read this when we're done.
Okay.
I want to see
Monday Night Combat.
Oh god, that brings back memories.
Wow.
Yeah, new Monday Night Combat would be cool. I'm not sure how viable it would be in these days, but
I'm sure if you redid it, like, the thing is, like, you would redo it, and then I imagine you would like try to aim for some sort of esports crowd, right?
Yeah.
Some Overwatch-esque.
I'd love a new Shadow Complex.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of our Game of the Year 2000, or our Xbox Game of the Year 2009.
I don't know. Do you just do that again?
Same way you do a Metroid sequel. You add new power-ups, bigger world, more interesting stuff, new bosses.
Sure.
Like they make fucking Castlevania sequels.
Yeah. I was just thinking of, like, I don't even remember what happened in that game.
Or made, rather, because Konami's dead.
Right.
You know. All right, so let's see.
Anything else?
That's pretty much it for news, unless you got anything.
I have not found too much in terms of news, gaming news.
All right, well, then I will pull up our questions from the Discord. And if y'all have questions in the chat, please go let them loose now.
Let's see here.
Alright, so coming from a little woman 21, what are the best panties to wear for Valentine's Day? I mean,
I'm tempted to say none.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, actually.
Yeah.
Ethan. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I don't know. I don't have much experience, I'm afraid.
I am not a lady, so I do not have panties, unfortunately.
Well, even like underwear, just like, I don't know. Just wear what I wear.
I just wear boxers all the time, bro. Like
I'll get my pink ones out. How about that?
Yeah, I'll wear my nice like dark red ones. There you go. Yeah. Quinn has an answer. Crotchless.
Sure.
All right. Why not? Ethan says, "Why do I feel so lonely?"
Because you're aware of the world and your place in it, and it's terrifying and awful. That's why we play video games.
Escapism is important.
It's very important.
But yeah, Ethan, buddy, if you're feeling lonely, man, like, talk to us. Like, we're here. That's
why you're on the Discord, buddy.
Yeah, that's why we have a Discord, so we can fight off the fucking dread at all times.
Yep.
Lil 121 once again says, hold on. Nasty Boots says, "Will I ever lose my virginity?" I believe that's up to Tammy at this point.
Let me 8-ball. I'm gonna search for an 8-ball.
Not likely.
Yeah, I'm like, ask the 8-ball. Hang on, so I'm pulling this up. Okay, we're gonna ask, and the ball says, "You may rely on it."
So Tammy, Motherfucker, you're married to somebody who's hot. Get the fuck out of here. I think they're just dating, but still. Oh.
You never know in someone's situation.
Alright, so best plans for Valentine's Day. Let's see. Best plans for Valentine's Day. A weekend of plans, a stay-in night, or a fancy dinner. I typically go ham with the fancy dinner. I go fancy dinner and an event after.
Wait, what is this for, Valentine's Day?
Yeah, best plans for Valentine's Day. Do you do a weekend of plans, like a weekend day thing, a stay-in night, or a fancy dinner? And I always do fancy dinner with something after.
I go out.
You out?
Let's go do something.
Let's go do something.
There's a concert or just a show. The food trucks are out. Let's go hang out with the food trucks and get food and go see a movie. I don't know.
I genuinely hate Food Truck Friday here, though.
Really?
The crowds are just too crazy.
There's a lot. Yep. When they're crazy, it can be almost unbearable.
Like there's this one food truck that serves this thing, this wrap. It's this delicious wrap. I forget what it's called, but it's by this food truck called All Wrapped Up, and I have to go through I basically have to go, and it's in the middle of Food Truck Friday.
Okay.
So I have to charge my way through crowds and crowds of people to get this one wrap, and I hate it every time. All right, Ethan asks, can the Sonic the Hedgehog movie be good enough to cover the lack of love in my life and my insecurities? Absolutely. Jim Carrey can do all that. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen one review that I couldn't tell if it was being sarcastic or not from some person I don't know on Twitter that said they had a real good time. So.
Did you fuck her to it?
Oh, Isaac Hayes. My music is lo-fi hip-hop beats. That's for everything.
All right, so Ethan says, best anime to Netflix and chill to. I actually have a funny story for this one.
Okay.
But go ahead. Best anime to Netflix and chill to.
Best anime on Netflix?
No, best anime to Netflix and chill to. So if you don't know what Netflix and chill is, if you're a 70-year-old grandmother, this is when you invite someone over to Netflix as a pretense to get them over to your house so you can fuck. So...
I mean, I always...
Devilman Crybaby. Okay. I guess if you like it that dirty. Jesus Christ. I don't know, man.
I don't know a lot of anime, unfortunately. I tend to just drift towards like Dragon Ball Super.
Like
chill.
Well, out of stuff that's on Netflix, I would say like Death Note, just because okay, well here's why. I do not get off on murder. Well, only a little bit.
Okay.
But no, here's why. Almost everyone has seen Death Note.
Sure.
Typically when you want and typically that's good because neither of you will get engaged into the film and you can just use it as pretense to do what you gotta do.
Sure. They do not have the better seasons on Netflix, but JoJo I think would be fun.
I'm just imagine banging your just yeah or just
oh my god,
just you're getting at it. 'Twas I, Dio Brando. If I heard that in the middle of sex, I'd be like, all right, we done. Bend over, baby. Zawad.
Jesus. Ooh, Cyborg 009. I would just watch though.
Yeah, that's the problem. You need something that you'll both
Kill a Kill.
I summon there you go. I summon the power of my stand. Ask Clapicus. Alright, so hold up. I do have a funny story related to this though. So I was dating this girl a while back, and we would very frequently do the Netflix and chill thing. Um, but we wanted to drown out noise if other people were home. So, and we were both stand up fans. So we would always put on fucking stand up. And what we noticed, and what we ended up noticing for like a
Uh-huh.
solid 3 weeks straight, it was like an Asian comedian.
Okay.
So for almost a month, we ended up banging on like Netflix and chilling with fucking Asian comedians in the background.
Oh
uh,
man. Uh.
let's see. You pull out your penis and hear laughter.
Yeah.
Encouragement.
Great.
So you gotta have absolute confidence, bro. I actually have a funny story that regards that. By the way, someone clip this whole conversation. Please throw it. Please let us use this for the YouTube. No, I had a friend named Donut. Quinn knew who Donut was. I think he might have met Donut once too.
I've hung out with Donut a few times
Yeah,
while we were all together playing Halo.
yeah, and fucking don't like someone brings up sex and people start talking and like he starts talking about his dick and he's like, yeah, man, I get fucking girlfriend's fucking annoying. She hates to have a small dick, and like I'm just like, and like we're just like, oh man, don't worry about it. It's not the fucking what do we tell him? It's that old saying, the fucking, it's not the size of the ship, it's the motion of the ocean. And he dead ass claps back with, yeah, but it's hard to get to England in a rowboat. Oh
That's
Lord,
pretty good.
yeah. So, uh, yeah. So I say Death Note because almost everyone's watched it, so you can use it as the pretense to get into fucking.
Interesting choice.
Okay, fine. Let's go search the Netflix anime list.
I'm doing that.
Let's fucking pull it up.
God, there's a lot of anime.
The unlimited
Rurouni Kenshin.
anime. Roni
Uh,
Kenshin. That's every bit.
I wouldn't, but yeah.
Um. Fucking.
I'm looking at all these.
Or on High
God,
School Host
anime.
Club.
Okay.
There you
Okay.
go. There you go.
Okay. Sure.
Neon Genesee Evangelion.
No. Oh.
Okay.
Uh-uh.
Soul Eater. There you go.
Sure.
Jesus, Devil is a part timer. Oh no, do Clannad and Angel Beats cry it out during.
No.
Jesus. What else is on here? Fucking
God, there's a lot of anime. I'm so behind.
They got let's see what else they got on here.
I had no idea they had so much.
No. I got it.
Okay.
Fist of the North Star.
Sure. Why not?
Just you're already dead.
I'd throw on an old school, something that like showed on Toonami, like Robotech or.
Once again, going back to we've all watched this, so this is just pretense to get into your pants.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Checks out. All right, here's a question. Left or right-handed masturbation?
I assume they mean preferred hand or offhand, because.
Well, I assume they mean like preferred hand.
Well,
Quinn says Robotech is my shit.
Nice.
As for
that's just a right-handed or left-handed question.
yeah, like I'm right-handed, so I jerk it right-handed.
I'm left-handed.
So I assume you jerk it left-handed.
Right.
All right. So and then we actually had a comment on this in the Discord. And speaking of Robotech, fucking Harmony Gold. All right, man. Well, you instigated this shit in this Discord, so we have to comment on it.
All right.
Blasian said left-handed masturbation is called the stranger, unless you're handed. And I mean, technically, what the stranger is. And then Blasian says if you're ambidextrous, then it's a threesome. And I'm like, no, that's just jerking it. But no, what a stranger is, for those of you who don't know what the stranger is.
Oh my god. Yep.
Well, you never thought you'd have this conversation on the podcast?
No, we've had a bunch of conversations I thought we wouldn't have to talk about, but that's fine.
Okay, so
I'm here.
What the stranger is you sit on your hand until it falls asleep, and then you go to jerk yourself off because it's supposed to feel like someone else is jerking you off. So yeah, there you go, everyone.
That's that.
Inflicting that knowledge upon you. Yeah.
Good
so,
Lord.
Do y'all have any other questions, comments, concerns? And if you like what you saw, please give us a follow. It is most appreciated.
We're a nutso stream.
What do you mean we're a nutso stream?
We're just weird.
We are very weird. I'll give you that. We're exceptionally weird. Did someone comment in the Discord? Oh no, it's just Quinn's toast thing. All right, everyone. So we'll give you a couple more minutes. Aaron, how do you feel the show went?
Oh, it was good for the fighting game conversation. We got deep in there.
Yeah. I promise I won't get angry about the Wii U unless it's appropriate.
Unless it's appropriate sounds like some loose guidelines, but that's fine. And we can go back to it every once in a while.
Let's see. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, no. I'm
No,
not going to touch that.
You want me to read it? Okay.
Just
saying, you haven't lived until you've given yourself a stranger in a porta potty in the middle of the desert at 3 in the fucking morning. Good times, says the real Neon Outlaw. So first off, I'm using that for our fucking Instagram.
Okay.
First thing. Second thing, it's been, since y'all don't probably have any more questions or anything, it's been a lovely week. Thank you all for tuning in. Sunday morning is the best part of my week at this point, in all honesty. I love doing this show. I don't know about you, Aaron.
I have a good time.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for helping us grow. Thank you for the follow. We got a new follow today. Thank you for thank you guys for all the lovely support. I love it when you guys come out. You guys are, once again, we're small and growing, and honestly, once again, the best community on Twitch. Like, everyone in the Discord is so welcoming, and it's just fun to chat with everyone, and, I created a monster.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to touch that.
You want me to read it? Okay. Just saying. Okay, so, so, everyone, we'll be back next week. But yeah, once again, you're one of the best, most supported communities on Twitch. We're going to continue to grow. Spread the word to your friends. Spread the word to your families. Because the more we grow, the more stuff we can do, the more cool stuff we can start breaking into, all kinds of shit. So we really are trying for that 2020 trending gamers, but we need your support and help to get to the top of that mountain. Okay,
we'll do good.
We'll do the bomb. We'll do the best.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your week.
Love you guys. If you haven't yet, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Super Gamecraft, at Twitter at Super Gamecraft. Buy followers. Oh, cool. So I can ban. Well done, guys. Instead, you're going to see someone get banned in real time. Boom.
There you go.
You come in here advertising the fucking audacity. You get the banhammer. Okay?
Great.
We are the gods of the God Kings. And Shenron and his mighty banhammer came down and made that shit happen. So yeah, so we'll be back next week, guys. If you want, praise be to Lord Helix.
Yeah. Well, we got the Helix fossil, so I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. So so let's see.
All right.
Yep. All right. So, yep. Later, guys.
Thank you, guys. See you later.
Have a good night or good day, whatever, wherever you're at.
Whatever you're doing.